Hi. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, Geese. Hi, Unk. Hi, Malfon. Wee, wee, wee. Wee, wee, wee. Oh, yeah, yeah. Wee, wee, wah. Hi. Happy Monday. Wee, wee, wee. Yeah, it's mouse time. It's mouse time. I hope everyone is doing well. I had a holiday day today, so I did not do anything, but it feels like it was super disorienting because I kept thinking it was Sunday and I was like, oh man, I don't have anything to do today. I can just sit here. But then I was like, oh shit, no. It is actually a day I have things to do and plans. I cannot just waste away playing Oblivion all day. I must do work. Thank you so much for the follow, Vegito. Like a cousin of Vegeta. Yeah, get copper, get copper. Yeah, how is everyone? How was your Monday? I hope some people got days off work too. I woke up and was super lazy until Monday. Are we out here drinking? Are we drinking on this wonderful Memorial Day for hamburgers? For the hamburgers. I got so close to drinking my soju over the weekend. Double up, you know it. Hell yeah, I'll drink to that. But I was like, no, I will save it. Till we'll have a drinking night with the dwellers. You're gonna drink now because you said so? Well, shit. No, I have work tomorrow. I should be responsible. I was like, well, I could go get it. But no. I should be good mouse. I do have to work in the morning, but I only work tomorrow and Wednesday this week because Mama Mouse is gonna be here. You cannot confirm that you're drinking right now. Well, you guys are making it sound so appealing. Hi, Killer Ray Gun. Hello, Railgun. Why do I always say Ray? But hello. I'm sorry, I keep saying that wrong. You want to work only 2 days a week? I took time off. Hi, Arrow. You're drinking cappuccino. Oh, cappuccino. I think it's because in my head. You'll leave now? Okay. It was wonderful to have you. It does sound good to have a drinky. It does sound so good. PTO scheduling. You're hated. Oh, this is PTO I tried to schedule 3 weeks ago, and they went, well, that's not really a good time. And I was like, okay, what about the next week? And they were like, well, that's not really a great time either. And then I was like, okay, well, how about the next week? And they were like, yeah, I guess that works. Hi, Pastel. I'm doing well. Yeah, copper collection. So this was PTO scheduled. It was I wanted to take off for my birthday, and a month later works, I guess. I'll take it. But it's because it was really busy for most of the month, so they were just like, well, fine. I guess you can eventually take it, but it was not easy to do. How about you take your PTO when you decide to, and you won't dunk your balls in your drink? Yeah, every morning go around to all your coworkers who have just made a very fresh hot cup of coffee and give it a dunk. I'm sure you will both have a wonderful time with it. It will not hurt. I promise. It'll be totally fine. You gotta commit. If they're gonna treat you like that, take one for the stick it to the man. Take one for, I was gonna say the team, but really it's just you. Don't come. But no, so I kind of have a really easy week. But I don't really get to do whatever I feel like for the time I have off, because Mama Mouse will be here. And I have to be oh, what do you want to do? We can hang out, blah blah blah. Because otherwise I would really just be sitting at my computer working on model. There's no I in team, but there's an M and an E, and that's me. Hi, Epsilon. Hi. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, look. Sometimes you just gotta stand up for yourself and really show your boss what's what by dunking your balls in a hot cup of coffee and, becoming scalded. Truly, this is the way. I hope you are doing well. Welcome. What did you join into? We are talking about taking time off, and dearest brighter Malphon said, give me my time off that I want, or I'll dunk my balls in your drink. And it's like, yeah, morning coffee. Okay, Tiro. I forgot to get my cards out. It is significantly more normal than it sounded. Okay. Wee. No, Pastel, I'm sorry you're sad. I hope it's a good one too. I will do all of my mental energy to have it be a good card. Hi, Kira. Hello. Welcome. Good evening, everyone. It is a good evening for me. Chill. Oh, Pastel, it is a good one. I feel like, I don't know if I'm remembering correctly, but I feel like you've gotten this card before. But maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. So, the card you got is the Sun, which is kind of like, again, it's a good fortune card. It is happiness, joy, and harmony coming your way. It represents the universe coming together to bring you joy and kind of like agreeing with your path and coming to support you in it. So yay, very good. Hi, Desert Punk. Hello. You coming to Switch 2 this Thursday? I'm not. Oh, okay, Malphon, okay. Story about dunking. You have a story about dunking one's balls in a chocolate fountain, but you waffled on posting it, and now the moment is gone. Please post it in the Discord. Okay, Malfontero, and then Awkwardero. Also, hi, well, this is Awkward. Hello. I don't think I said hello. I think I did in my head. If you give me the tower, you'll be so mad. I'm so sorry if I do, but just know, together we are in tower hell. No, I did not, but I did give you a bad card. Thank you so much for the follow, Desert Bone Tiger. Yeah, we have a tarot. A tarot. Oh my god. No, you're not reaping what you're sowing. This is exactly what one would think. Okay, so it is kind of, you got Hangman reversed, which is kind of like, having too much ego. Thank you for the head pats. And in that, failing to find, like, wisdom in it, and, because of your ego, having an inability to change and missing out on opportunities. Too much ego, you say? Yeah. Essentially, yes, you got too much ego, therefore not learning and missing opportunities, the card. Also, hi Argent Kitty, and hi what's up? Thank you for the follows. Hello, welcome. It could never be you. Wee. Oh yeah, so model on the left is me, but if I was a ghost. Wee. Woo. Wah. It is the 3D model of my ASMR starting soon screen that no one will see until debut. This is a temporary model. The little 3D ones represent closer to my actual design. Oh. Okay. Let me make sure I am getting this right. Okay, so, Awkward, you got the Empress, which is kind of representing the creation of life, new romance, art, new business opportunities, kind of like stability plus new opportunities, and just kind of like beautiful things. What that means for you, I have no idea. Yeah, better than the first one. Well, better than the last one. The first one was the sun, which is really good. Yeah, copper collection. But, I don't know. If there's a new thing you've been thinking about trying, maybe now is the time. And if not, I don't know, look at nature or something. Because it's also like, you know, beauty in nature, beauty in art, beauty in like making things. What is copper collection? Is a check-in. I have metal limbs that are full of copper. Thank you for the hydrate. So, you know, people come, people get copper, whether it is pulled out of my limbs or the people's walls, you know. Oh god, I'm so sorry. Domestic. Yeah. You'll pay for being the only pet. No. Malfon, you cannot blame me for this. Limbs? Yeah, so my limbs are, I don't have them. They're mechanical. So like I have like a flesh torso, and then all of my limbs have been removed and replaced with mechanical limbs. Which is no, don't run me over. Which is hard to tell with, you know, a temp model, but will be very obvious with the 1.0, which should be soonish. I got like really far over the weekend. Gotta replace it with gold limbs. I mean, they're kind of like, you know, medical grade titanium and stuff like that. Better rust repellent. Only the wires for connectivity are copper. Limbs themselves are definitely made for biomedical implants and stuff. Hi Prabanza. Hello. Welcome. Cheese. Oh yeah, I guess gold would be better for connectivity. Some of us don't have that kind of money though. Yeah, golden limbs would be like the bucket power up. Shibayoma on my medical until I'm implanted. I mean, gasp. Scandalous. Make them more stealable. They're already so stealable. I'm doing super well. It was a good weekend. I played a lot of Claire Obscure and then watched YouTube videos about biking through Japan. And then went, oh man, that looks so nice. Oh man, I wish I could go on vacation. But alas. But yeah, for those of you who are new, when the 1.0 model is completed, the limbs will be detachable. There will be like a limb removal, redeem, so the chat can do it. You've been playing Claire Obscure and you got rolled constantly. Oh my god, Malfon, I'm so bad at it. The parry's hard. Hi Super Hunter, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Nugget redeem, yeah, we're gonna have a nugget redeem, but the parry's so hard and I'm already so bad at parrying. But I guess I'm doing better in this game. Parry you found super easy, so here's the thing. I think people who parry... Okay, so I guess here's the previous question, or like, what I should ask first. Did you play Sekiro, and could you beat it? Cause I couldn't. I'm just like comically bad at parrying in like every game where there is a parry. I just can't. Like, I could not play Sekiro, and I love the Soulsborne Ring games, and I am not putting Sekiro in there because I don't love it. Yeah, I'm a dodge roller. I can dodge fine. I am a dodge roller, but dodging's not very good. Parrying is good. Parry is what you live for. I mean, I wish I had that kind of skill. I'm a roller. I'm like the type of person who wants to roll, get inside like someone's butthole, and then kill them from there, where it's nice and safe. So I'm not good at it, but I'm getting better. I'm like, I think probably still pretty close to the beginning of Act 2, so shh, no spoilies. Also, sorry, domestic again. Where are my fingers? Get inside their what? Get inside their butthole. It's like, you know when you're playing Dark Souls and there's like an asylum demon or like one of those big thickies, and like you just gotta roll into their butt and it's like nice and safe there unless they're like sitting down. You've hit Act 3? Oh my god, I remember seeing the dragon in the distance, like when you get to like the overworld, and I was like, yo, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? That's a dragon, what the fuck? You rolling into the asylum demon's butthole. You gotta do it. That's like a good place to be. Hi, Pom. Hello. But yeah. I love like watching other people play Dark Souls. Cause like, to me, I'm not gonna replay them or anything, but like, I love no, not the too big. You've been drawing. Oh, what have you been drawing? And like, it's so funny how like some people have so much trouble with like some bosses and like other bosses where you're like, I sat here for like 8 years and you just went tee and killed them. What the fuck? How is this possible? And then like they go to like fight a boss where you're like, oh man, you're not gonna have any trouble here, super easy, and they're like fighting it over and over and over and over, and you're just like, I'm really sorry, I should not have said that it was easy. Too big moment. Why is it a too big moment? Oh, I guess asylum demon buttholes. You yelling at your friends to parry. Oh, and a creepy guy. That sounds cool. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like my brain panics too much. You think you learn your Dark Souls movements from pairing Kingdom Hearts? See, here's the thing. I love Kingdom Hearts. It's like one of my favorite, like, franchises of all times. I don't know that I parried in it, or if I did, I don't remember. Like, I don't know. I just have like no memory of ever struggling to do a single thing in Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 3 is good for it. To be fair, my memory of Kingdom Hearts 3 is basically like none. I need to replay it really bad because I don't remember anything. It's like baby Dark Souls. Oh yeah. Post it on Twitter. I will go look at it later whenever you do post it. But yeah, I need to replay that. Your favorite quote was Woody's. I don't see, like, that's the thing. I'm like, what did we do with Woody in Kingdom Hearts? What is that level? I don't remember it at all. Like, I don't know why either. It's just like so blank in my head. Like, I think I remember Tangled, but also I could be thinking of a different game. Like, cause don't you go there in one of the other ones? Like, I've played 1 through 2 so many times, and then like the like newer handhelds, and 3, I'm just like, what is this? In my mind, the memories all like goofed up. Yeah, I'm a toy, and my friend, I guess, has no one ever loved you before? Wait, you go to Tangle in 3. Okay, your power keeps surging. Oh no, I thought it was gonna storm tonight. I was really scared it was gonna storm at like stream time. And I was gonna have to be like, sorry guys, no stream, even though I'm only doing 1 this week. No single stream. And I was gonna feel really bad. Wooden Froggy. I have Wooden Froggy. Oh, also, bye Malphon, I will. Thank you so much for stopping by. It was wonderful to have you. Okay. I forgot to turn on these. I will pull that card right after Froggy time. Too big for the road. Okay. Posture is nice and good. And I will also hydrate after Froggy time. Gotta save up points for your tarot reading. Yeah, deal. I think I tried to have it set to where like, for new people, it's like around an hour or something. Hi, Egg. Have a happy night. Will do, will do. You wanna get death? I don't think I've pulled it a single time. That's okay. Estelle, it is always wonderful to have you lurking or chatting or whatever you can do. If it is great background noise, that's totally wonderful. Definitely get your work done. But yeah, the notices for current trigger. I forgot I had changed all of my OBS scenes, and I did not tell Sammy that I changed all my scenes. So I was like, yeah, that scene to like turn on what's happening right now doesn't exist. What are you talking about? And that's why it wasn't working. I have not tried Hi-Fi Rush. Okay. Tarot card for pump. Oh, also hydrate. Hydrate for me. You def recommended. I've heard really good things. My to playlist is like crazy long. Like I have games that like I was like eagerly anticipating playing that I still haven't gotten around to playing yet. And I feel bad. Like I don't know if anyone played like Citizen Sleeper, but Citizen Sleeper 2 came out, and I was like, oh my god, I want to play this so bad. Hi Eli, Bucket, watch how you activated the facility's quick time event. Press X now. That was me pressing X. Slammed the desk. My controller's far away. It's sitting in a little Silent Hill sign, like town sign stand. Oh no, Palm. I'm sorry. You can blame Malphon for this. It is the tower. Which is kind of like things crumbling around you and being rather difficult and generally unpleasant, but it is not necessarily an entirely negative connotation. So it's like danger, crisis, destruction, but also liberation and change. So it's sudden, kind of unforeseen change, but you can very much use that as kind of like a change that is required, change that needs to happen in order to kind of like advance and do new things. Eli, are you also the tower with me and Malphon? Hi, Anti-Chaotic. Good morning, good morning. Good time zone. I have, and apparently so does Malphon, have a history of when we get tarot readings. The tower is very, very, very commonly drawn, like to the point where I have like a little Zippo flip lighter that has the tower card on it, because I'm like, well, I might as well lean in at this point. It's been so many, you just kind of gotta embrace it. And it's really, really pretty, but I'm really lazy. So like, it still in its like pretty little case. And it's like a black lighter with a card on it. And I have not put fluid in it. You do feel like you're spiraling? Well, here's the thing. Think about it cyberpunk style. If you gotta burn it down, let it burn. If you gotta whatever that quote is that I can't remember despite playing that game like 5 times. You know, sometimes you gotta burn stuff down, sometimes you gotta tear down the tower to build something new, you know. So, remember, like, sometimes when you get cards that, like, seem overtly negative, you just kind of go, maybe I can twist this and change it into a way towards a new path, you know? At least that's what the nice lady who, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger type shit. Yeah, pretty much. Unless it's tower reversed, which is just like, wow, shit's like so screwed up. It's like 10 out of 10 fucked, like really, really bad. And it's not gonna feel good. You're not gonna like build something cool out of the ashes. It's just bad. And you're like, huh, okay. But yeah, because sometimes, like, my like heinous tarot, I haven't done like a full for myself since I had like my like really heinous 3 full string in a row. And then I went and talked to a strange woman who sold me a strange magician candle to fix it. But really, the candle smells like watermelons, and that's why I wanted it. It smells like so good. If I pull now, you'll get an amazing reading. I gotta like hella shuffle. That's like one of the things I like desperately need to do between streams, and I forget all the time to like just shuffle the deck. But it's also because like shuffling requires more space than I really have. Because I don't want to bend the cards. They're really nice and pretty. It smells like watermelon and it wards off evil spirits. Yeah, it's like watermelon and elderflower, and it has like crystals in it and like some weird plant bits. I don't know what is in it. And don't worry, a lady blessed it under the full moon. Totally 100% for sure. But it smells like insane. Like, it smells so good. And it makes my like entire computer zone area smell watermelon and flowery, and it's like, oh, so good. It smells like spiritual protection. Yeah, it smells like actualizing one's something desire, something. But to be fair, it is kind of like it's helping me actualize in the way that it's my little treat for working on my model. Like, when I go and I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna work on model rendering for like hours today. I'm gonna light the candle, and it's my little treat because it smells really good. And that's pretty much it. Reward system. Yeah, lighting a nice smelling candle is my reward system. Because, like, I don't want to just, eat, like, treats or something. Because that's, like, bad, you know? So instead, smell good. Instead, I go, oh yeah, that smells real nice. Snippa. Usually use the smell of burnt matches to get your room going. Yeah, it's like the lighting the match, like candle, blow out match. It's like just like a real nice way to like be like, oh, we're locking in. Hi Cthulhu, the moment you understood the weakness of your flesh, it disgusted you. No, that's good. We love weak flesh. It's nice and like penetratable. Which maybe is not the best way to put that. Puncturable. Flesh is nice. We love meat here. We love a good, nice flesh bit. Oh my god. I think it's it's like super funny just 'cause of me. Nah, even the iron fears the rust, you know? It's all the same. Your leg hurty? No! I'm sorry about your leg hurty. Yeah. Even the iron fears rust. Everything degrades over time. Whether it's fleshy or metallic-y. You give it enough time, and then most things kind of break down. But yeah, flesh is fun because it's soft, and sometimes you can poke it and go boing. Hi, Axel. Hello. But like, we've moved on from weird host club TikToks that my TikTok was showing me, and it has now started showing me like art tips. Here's a cool art trick you could use to texture water, and it's like, first get a piece of meat, take a picture of the piece of meat, now overlay the meat on whatever body of water you want to texture, put it in grayscale, remove the gray parts, now kind of like blend it with the watercolor. And I'm like, I feel like it's just as easy to like put in wave texture instead of overlaying meat on top of stuff. But I'm not gonna complain about my TikTok just being like, you wanna look at meat? Here's meat, put it on everything. You can use meat to texture anything. The texture of meat is the texture of all. I'm like, oh, D&D sandwiches. Wait, what are D&D sandwiches? I'm confused. But yeah. I'm trying to think of other interesting stuff that happened over the weekend. Search up roll for sandwich. The moment you understood the weakness of your flesh that disgusted you, you craved the strength and certainty of steel. What is this from? What is this thing from? God damn it, it's always Warhammer. I almost went, is this Warhammer? Is this Warhammer? Because every time someone says something about like blood, steel, flesh, something, I'm like, what? Warhammer? Because I don't know anything about Warhammer. Like, I used to play a lot of Magic the Gathering, and I would like hang out at card store, play Magic, whatever. And most card store also, you know, Warhammer. And I know so many Warhammer people, but like, somehow I like really didn't absorb any of it. Fellow Magic player? Yeah. You've played Magic most of your life? This makes sense. I'm like, I feel like Axel, we have done a lot of similar stuff, it sounds like, so this checks out too. What's my color? So, I do not in any way play competitively at all anymore, because I just can't be bothered to keep up with stuff. So, my one commander deck that I have now is mono white, and then I have a red black one, but I feel crazy mid about it. My mono white one's really fun, and, you know, has a bit of a high salt rating. But so it's an Elish Norn deck, and I'm just like a freak for her. I love her so much. She's fine as fuck. So like, she's my deck. You're a blue player? Blue is always good. Wait, fuck it. What? You're basically raised in geekery. Your dad played Warhammer 40k, and Magic even before you were born. I started playing Magic when I was like in high school because one of my best friend's dads, you're a Joda player? See, that's the thing. I don't know who that is or what that is. I like am so bad at remembering Magic cards. For as long as I've been playing it, I just like can't keep track of it, which is why I was just like, I'm good. It's all 5 colors. Oh, that's a lot. Although I've heard 5 color, I think now is like pretty good. Wait, there was a couple they were doing it in the pizza place where you work. That's wild. Just be like, there's pizza in here. Respect it. You're making the pizza uncomfortable. But yeah, I'm really excited about the Final Fantasy set that's about to come out though, and I think I'm going like half seas with one of my friends who like plays a lot. But like I want to have like all of the cards that I want. which is just the 14 cards. So I'm gonna get like the 14 cards that I want, and then they're gonna be able to like play the other ones, and we're just gonna go half C so we can like have a commander cube type thing. So we have, I think, 2 boxes pre-ordered and all of the decks, which is a lot, but like I need them, but mostly just the 14 stuff. Little kids come there. Yeah, I feel like pizza plays are like a wild place to do that, because it's like there normally would be like a lot of people there. First time you've got Magic cards in a while. I'm so excited. They're doing their Beyond the Universes for Commander right now, which is like the Final Fantasy. Wait. Hero, blah blah. I've got connects. I know like the people that used to like manage local card stores, so I get like at cost stuff sometimes when I buy it, just because they're like, yeah, you're like basically friend or family. But I don't really play much. But it's also because like I normally go in with like somebody who like basically the store is like, yeah, literally whatever you want, I will get the thing for you. And I'm just like, yeah, cool, I'll go halves and I'll just keep all the stuff that I want. Unless it's like a big money card, and then I'm just kind of like, okay, do whatever. You're just over there in a corner, you're too tired. Wait, you're too tired? What corner? Where? You're there for 9 and 7? You want the Miku? Oh, the Miku Secret Lair looks so good, but I was just like, bro, I'm not spending money on that, because I don't collect anything other than like, I'm just like obsessed with 14. Hi Gajira! Hello, hello! Hello, hello! You miss having a local shop? Yeah, they weren't cute enough for the price, but also like, I'm not really a Miku girly. Like, I like Miku, and I have 2 Miku figures, but like, all things considered, I'm not like really a Vocaloid person. There's like one person that makes Vocaloid music that I like, and I only really like the Halloween Mikus. Every time Automod catches something, it is ass, and then like another word. Even though it's capitalized, it just is like, what? You know, a guy with a real Black Lotus card? Yeah, it's expensive as shit. Even though it's like, hi Saban! Get that copper, get that copper. Automod just hates you. It hates the like ass plus something else combo. Miku doesn't help. Wait. Yeah, on holding. I'm confused. Please Miku? Please Miku what? Please Miku, huh? I'm like, okay, so here's the thing. It's a cash grab, but oh, title for YouTube video. I understand. But just like, I'm probably gonna play this like Final Fantasy 14 deck like 3 times. But I have to have it. Like, am I ever gonna play the Final Fantasy 14 tabletop? Probably not. But I did have to have it. Your old goblin deck you have had forever is worth a pretty penny, or a pretty hefty amount. Oh my god. So, I used to have my first Elish Norn deck. And then I sold it because I wanted a PlayStation 4. And then later I went, that was really stupid. I should have just saved a little longer for the PlayStation. Is my Elish Norn deck a stack? It's a fuck you, I refuse to die deck. It's mostly for being silly goofy. It's not for like winning. It's for being So it is not like it is synergistic with her, but it's like it's not what you would expect. You need your handheld for Magic the Gathering. So here's the thing: I would say I'll hold your hand and teach you how to play Magic the Gathering, but I can't. I'm really not that good, and I haven't played forever. Also, I kind of hate it. Your dumb combo deck on the Discord, hell yeah. Get Heliod and Walking Ballista. I have Heliod. It hasn't been updated in like 3 years though. But it basically goes, if you have little guys, go fuck yourself. And I'm gonna gain so much life, you wanna die. And also, if you wanted stuff on the field, you should also go fuck yourself. I wish I still had all my Pokemon cards. Mama Mouse at some point went, what if we put these in a dumpster? So they're like, they've been trashed a really long time ago. I'm like, so as much as I've played many a card game, I really don't care about them. And I'm to be fair, I'm in the Magic the Gathering. Like, I hard quit, sold all my shit like years ago. And then had some friends who were like, well, please play Commander with us, please play Commander with us. So my Elish Norn deck now is a proxy deck, because I'm not playing, like, outside of someone's kitchen, you know? And I was not going to rebuy all those cards. Some of them are still not proxy, because I had a bunch of, like, painted, like, altar art cards, and I still have those because you can't, like, sell them. So they're in the deck. He is here. But, in all honesty, if I'm going to a card store these days, it is to play board games. Because I'm just tired. You know, sometimes you just don't want to do it. Oh, I do love Avacyn. And your main two decks are red, white, small creatures, a base drop crystal, and a black, green spider insect deck. Oh man, I used to have a black, green insect deck that was specifically because one of my friends that I played with, oh thank you for the hydrate, in high school, hated spiders, so it's literally like a psychological torture deck. Oh, I love a good board game. But I don't get to play them very much because I don't really interact with people. Like, I think the most recent board games I've played was a tabletop sim collab with Malphon and Omo and Vera. But we played stuff like Dog Game and like the Donkey Kong game, which are like, Dog is like if you wanted to play a board game that was actually just also a psychological torture, like we were losing it. You've been gotten really into board games too. They're fun. I think my favorite one that I have is oh god. Throw me a weird noise. Is Tyrants of the Underdark. It's very fun. But also Clank in Space. Clank is fun. What did I play recently? I don't know, some weird game. I like a oh. What's that? Tyrants of the Underdark is like a, you know, D&D themed. So you're a bunch of like, hey Garfield, don't take your blood. Well, I mean, now I'm thinking about it. So you can be like one of several drow houses, and then there's all the different areas of the Underdark, and like markets and stuff, and you have to like use your deck of guys, and there's like multiple decks of different types of like creatures to take control of like a certain amount of territory, and like once someone hits like a certain amount, I don't remember off the top of my head, they're the winner. Yeah, it's a deck builder. Or it's like, yeah, it's like you choose 2 decks that everyone plays with. So you'll have like undead plus abominations or something. And like you can do like synergies based off like the 2 monster types and build decks and whatever. It's very fun. Hi, Bob. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Wishing as well. Yay, wishing you well too. But yeah, it's fun stuff. I feel like I remember Boss Monster. That sounds really familiar. And I've heard like the best things about Deep Rock Galactic, and I've never played it. You have too many board games and games you back coming soon. Oh, I have a lot of the other board games I have are like cutesy board games that like I never play because I just got them because they were really cute. Like one of them is like what's it? It's like Little Dragon cooking board game. Flamecraft, and it's very cute. And I have like the backer edition, even though I didn't pack it. Like the store just had like one, like they had some for whatever reason, and they had like one left, and I was like, yeah, I'll spend money on that and play it once. And I have like a sealed copy of Root that I've just like, I played it with some friends, but I played their copy, and so I was like, oh, I want a copy, I want to play this again. Never played it again. And then I have like a sexy maid Japanese deck builder that no one will play with me. Like, I cannot get people to play the sexy maid deck builder, and you would think people would play it, right? Like, I have like the regular version and the Oktoberfest like expansion where all the maids are wearing like Oktoberfest outfits. Yeah, it's so cute. It's so cute. Thank you, Pastel. You have a cutesy one. UVAC has been delayed a bit due to tariffs. Hearts of the Ground 10th Anniversary Edition, which is a deck builder where you help a cute anime princess. Oh, that sounds fun. Fun. But yeah, one day, I will get people to play Tanto Kyore with me. There's a Steam version. Oh, I might have to look at that. Again, not that I really get to play board games. I have some friends who invite me, like, pretty regularly to board game night, because they do it on, like, Tuesdays. Tanto Kyore is one you've been interested in. That's, like, I think correct, actually. It's really fun. It's actually, like, a super fun game. Here's the downside. It's not super well balanced, and if you know how to play, you can kind of, like, just win every time. There's like a super consistent busted combo that you can typically do. And at least in the base game, I don't know about all the expansions because there's like base game, Summer Vacation, another one, and then Oktoberfest. And I've only played Summer Vacation and base game, because I've never even gotten to play Oktoberfest. But I do know if you do only base game, like, you can, like, really fuck it up, you know? But if, like, everyone's kind of at the same level, then it's different, because if multiple people know about your combo, then it becomes not such a good combo, you know? But it's fun, and it's cute. But I haven't gotten to play it in, like, a really long time. Oh, same licensing company. I see. Yeah, I know they do a lot of, like, cute games. And I'm pretty sure Tanto Kyore is on, like, Tabletop Sim also, but as far as I know, the, like, either the card descriptions or, like, the instructions are not, so it's kind of like, or, like, it's not set to, like, set itself up the way some games are, so you kind of have to, like, know how to play before you play on there. But it's still something. Because, like, I've not seen it in, like, physical copy in a while. Not that I've really been looking. but when I've like gone and looked at board games, I haven't seen it. But it's good stuff. It's really cute, very silly. I have one of my desk, like, I guess like desk mat, mouse pad, playmat type things is the mates from that game. Or at least one of the cards. Or it was. I rotated it out, but love tabletop sim. It's awesome. It's very cool. It's very cool. I've played it like a few times. Well, like played games on it a few times with friends for collabs. And I feel like every time we just spawn like a bunch of tokens from like if you were playing like D&D or something, just like a whole bunch of like goblin tokens and make it run really bad. But it's good times. It's good times. You played Munchkin on it more times than you can count. Oh my god, I haven't thought about Munchkin in a long time. Let me get more water real quick. Okay. The only game I've really been thinking about really wanting to get lately has been the Dark Souls game, and it's not because I want to play it at all, it's because I want the figures that are inside of it. Just because I want to paint them. Okay, I forgot to turn off Discord, and I just realized that, and I'm gonna do it now, because I don't want it to pop up. Social evil disconnected. No more evil socials. I do not want to get shocked. You've heard there was a struggle bus of a Kickstarter campaign. You're glad you avoided it? Oh, I have not heard anything. So, two. I'm sorry I've been so coffee lately. I don't know why my throat has been giving me trouble, because I feel like it didn't used to, but lately it's getting scratchy easy, and I feel like it makes whispering hard. Maybe I need to do vocal warm-ups, or do something throat care, because I know I hear people talk about making sure that they're taking care of their voice and stuff when streaming. Vocal warm-ups, throat coat tea, and honey. Oh, I have a ton of throat coat tea. That's a really good idea. I should definitely do that more often. Or just do it before stream. Because I have a bunch of nice tea collection stuff. A whole bunch of teas. And I thought about oh my god. I thought about making tea before stream, but I did not do it, obviously. I did not get around to it. Instead of yelling at people during the day, use megaphone. Oh, I think the problem is, I just won't speak all day. I'll just be quiet all day long and, only talk to Mr. Meow Meow. And when I talk to him, I'm just hi, Mr. Meow Meow. Hi, what are you doing? What are you up to? What are you doing, Stinky Boy? And just little stuff like that. And then I stream, and it's more than I've said all day long, and my voice is wow, yeah, that wasn't me out in the background. He was hi, are you talking about me? Are you talking about me? He decided I have to be really loud. Wait, why did meow not work? Oh my god, Stream Elements, I hate you so much. Why? Oh well. Yeah, I'm I didn't turn off counters. I just turned off the one timer. Why is my other stuff not working? Who knows? I feel Stream Elements connects and disconnects. Oh no, yeah. It just is disconnected. For reasons unknown. And I'm not gonna wait, I guess I should turn it on. But it's like it did the timer. It's not like totally disconnected. We're about to have like an ad break. So what I'll do is like while we're in ad break, oh my god, because apparently I have to go give someone like kisses and like attention or he's gonna keep yelling. Oh my god. I'll like see if I can disconnect and reconnect from Stream Elements or something and see if that works. Yeah, like moments after doing the timer, then it's like actually nothing else works. Pancake embezzlement. The boss is calling. He is. Also, hello. He is calling incredibly forcefully. He is like, please come out here. Please give me a kiss on the head. Please pick me up and tell me you love me. I'm so lonely. Brother will only forcibly groom me. He will not do the other stuff. So, okay, we'll do a little breaky while we're in ad. And, I will see if we can get that fixed, cause like, come on. Okay, I'll be back in just a few minutes. We'll put music back on and stuff. Okay, BRB. Hi, I'm back. Also, I had like a big brain moment. I was not the TMI, but I was peeing, and I was like, man, why does Stream Elements hate me so much? Why does it stop working all the time? And then I was like, wait, I don't even need to use Steam Element or Stream Elements anymore. I can just switch over all of my Stream Element like commands to just be like Sammy commands, because it can do the same thing where it reacts to like an exclamation mark, whatever, and basically do literally all of the exact same stuff that like the Stream Elements commands would be, but instead I can control it way better, and it won't just decide to disconnect and like stop posting for like whatever reason. Oh hell yeah, I'll check it out after stream. I'm excited to see Spooky Man. Very exciting, very exciting. I'm like super stoked that I realized I'm like really close to being done with the model art, and like it's a huge step that takes me like by far the longest part, and that means like I'm actually thank you for that, Patsy Pop. Thank you. Yay. That means I'm like maybe a month or two out from 1.0 debut. I think I can get rigging done in like a month if I work hard. So, and oh, also I finally heard back from the person who's doing like my cutesy retro horror chibi model, and it's in progress, and I saw the sketch today and it's really cute. So lots of progress. Zero progress on the ASMR only model, but all the other ones, that'll be a 2.0 anyways, so it doesn't matter. But all the other ones, big progress, and I'm like super excited. Although that does mean I really need to get on some of the other stuff I need to do. But well, that's okay. I hope the updates aren't annoying. I get really excited about like working on stuff and I don't know, sharing progress with all the dwellers. But I don't know if it's like, sometimes I feel like I talk about like, I don't know, model stuff or like asset stuff that I'm working on too much, and I don't want people to, I don't know, be annoyed. Because I know it's just like, you know, the end result, everyone's like, yeah, we're gonna see it, it's gonna be here, but I'm like, oh my god, I colored all the clothes today, and I'm like, wow. I don't know, I get self-conscious, I guess, but still, I was excited. I colored in the lines, be proud of me. It's hard. Actually, I colored out of the lines a lot. And then I used the erase along edge tool to fix the mistake. When you're enthusiastic, it spreads, but you trust you'll keep a few surprises for a special day. Oh yeah, once art is done, I might show like little rigging updates, but I'm not gonna show like the full model, I don't think, until like it's time. I don't think I've shown the outfits colored at all. But yeah. And we'll do like, we're not gonna do anything fancy for like the little chibi model. We'll just show up to game stream and I'll be like, ta-da! I'm done. I have an actual model that looks like me. You're heading off. You hope you have a good rest of the stream. Oh, thank you, Pastel. I hope you have a good day. And I hope you're able to finish your work and it's not too much or too stressful. But yeah, hopefully there will be many surprises. And I have like more assets to like, I want to make like a cool overlay and stuff in like a background of my room, because the starting soon has like my bedroom background in it, and I want to make it my actual background so people get to see it and see what my room looks like. the room and the walls without the stuffed animals. Which is hopefully cute. I don't know. I know there's people that have like way more stuffed animals than I do, but I feel like I'm really attached to all of my stuffed animal cats, and I really wanted to show that and like have it incorporated somehow. And like not just the little like 3D bucket over here, but in like more of the I guess more of the background and like game overlay stuff, cause I don't know, they're cute and I really like them. Cause like my little stuffed animal that I sleep with every night is Dr. Mr. Catface, and he looks like his head is full of bees cause it's all lumpy and stuff. So he's like kind of also busted up and like, I don't know, a little raggedy, but like I love him so much. So like all of the stuffed animals on my starting soon are all like goofed up too. You blame VTubers for you having a stuffed animal collection of VTuber plushes and stuff, or just like stuffed animals in general. Honestly, they're so much fun and cute, and like sleeping with a lot of mascots and stuff. Oh yeah. Oh, that's another thing I really want to do. Like, I need people's help. I don't know how to design like a representation of the dwellers. Like, I have my little cat thing that I like is my mascot to me, but I guess it's like more of an accessory than a mascot. But I need to like come up with a design for dwellers so that I can like draw pictures of like me with all the dwellers. And I'm having like a really hard time. Mascot design's really hard. People who is a mascot but not like a, yeah, exactly. I need like a dweller mascot, and like it's super hard to design. So like people who have really cool mascots, I'm like, dang, how y'all came up with that? I have like no idea, because it's like crazy hard, and there's so many people with like such really cool mascot designs. Like, for people who know, like, like the little parasites are such a good design. It's so cool. And they're like so neat looking. But I'm just like, bro, how do you come up with such a good design? I don't know. My brain is like so empty when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like, I can do like, you know, character design, outfit design, whatever. Like, okay. Not even that good. Character design, sure. Outfit design's also really hard. You don't know why the first thing that came to your mind when you think of dwellers are tiny houses with legs and eyes peering out the windows. I mean, it totally makes sense. But I feel like, I mean, actually, that's not bad. It does like have like a weird little like creepy house like theming. It's a dwelling, not a dweller. Why assume the dweller was the thing that's looking out of the house that is like theoretically in the house? But it's just like the same size as the house. Cause like there's some other VTubers who like I know have like more humanoid kind of community mascots. We all Baba Yagaing. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Like, you know, it's like everyone's a little Baba Yaga house just walking around, but Baba Yaga houses are kind of chickens. I don't know. I'm gonna keep thinking on it. But I don't know. It's hard. It's really hard. But I was saying, like, I know a lot of VTubers with like semi, like, humanoid, like, representatives of their community so that they can get like art commission and be like playing games with their community, like representation, and like just doing cool stuff with them in art. And I think that's really cute, and I'd like to be able to do that. But, you know, that requires creativity, I guess. Or maybe thinking. Maybe I just need to like really sit down and like sketch out some ideas and just be like, hey, check the Discord, do you guys like any of these? Or are these all butts? And just like keep doing that. Cause like really, originally my idea was like, what if there was one stuffed animal that was like a really long, like tall Momo style? And it's just like a cat stuffed animal with like crazy long legs. some mascot themes kind of just fall into place. That's true. That's true. Sometimes it just fits like the name and you can come up with an idea for it. I like the house idea, and I might kind of like try and workshop different like dwellings and like people in like humanoid shapes. I don't know. Another idea I had is kind of more like entity-esque, like backroomsy entity themed, where it's like, you know, like the spaghetti man with like all the back like black, like long, wiggly wobbly like limbs. Like that might be cool coming out of a house, so it kind of represents that element too. I don't know. I think on it. I think on it. Now my brain is stuck on that. I'm like, whoa. I feel like that's more of like I gotta work on that, like, thought and topic. Ever read Shadow House? Shadow's House? I've not heard of it. What is this? What is this? Name, theme, setting? Oh, it's a manga. I've definitely never heard of it. It's about a house with living shadows in it. Is it good? Because if yes, I will look at it. I was reading Witch Hat Atelier and I got distracted. Very okay, awesome. Because I need to get back to Witch Hat and finish it. Because it's really good, but I just like, I don't know. I was like reading it, and then like one day I just like didn't, and I was like, well, oh, full color, awesome, yeah, very uncommon. And like, oh, other than Chainsaw Man, all the other mangas I was reading I think are done. I have to go back and check The Witch and the Beast because I feel like it didn't end, but I also feel like I couldn't find more. It's not like I stopped reading it, it's that there was no more to read, and I don't know if it's still on hiatus. Gotcha. But Witch and the Beast needs to come back. It does. I was like, what happened? Why did I stop? Where was I? But that makes sense. But yeah, it was so good. I was really enjoying it, and the art's so cool. The anime was decent. It wasn't bad. I was like, this will do. I'll take it. Being an anime for a series I really like, and it wasn't bad. And there were some very cool shots. I was like, you know, while watching it, I was like, man, the manga's better. It's not like, it doesn't quite have the same impact, but I feel like that's really normal for like most anime. I really like the anime of Delicious in Dungeon so far, though. I think it's doing a really good job. You like the voice actors? Yeah, they were good. No complaints about voice acting. I'm really excited for one day there to be next season of Delicious in Dungeon. Hi Harlock. Ratita, not a rat. No rats here. Mice only. One day I'm gonna make friends with a rat tuber and we can do a collab, and then finally there will be a rat here. I don't know any rat VTubers though that like I feel like are someone that I could ever collab with. The only rat VTubers I know are like really big. Hi Basil, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. I will just have to meet a rat for rodent hours. That'd be fun. It'd be very silly. There's like a bunch of rodent I guess themed games that would be fun for that. You posted a panel from Shadow House in Discord. It's aesthetic as fuck. Hell yeah, I'll check it right after stream. There's other mouse VTubers. Oh yeah, definitely. Honestly, there's so many more rats though. I was like running through my Rolodex of like like mouse VTubers, and I was like, oh wait, no, that's a rat. Oh wait, no, that's a rat. Oh wait, no, that's a rat. But yeah, there's like a bunch of rodents. Rodent VTubers can have their own convention. Yeah. I was like, most of the rodents I know are rats, but I know a couple mice also. And then there's a lot of people that I think are mice, and then I go look and I'm like, oh wait, no, they're actually just rats too. Pretty sure you're your first rodent VTuber you ever saw. There's a lot of us. They're like a lot. But I don't know any other rodents that do ASMR off the top of my head. I'm sure there are, like, I am positive there is a VTuber of a type doing everything all the time, but off the top of my head I can't think of any. You guys hide when the lights are on? We do, we gotta sleep. Cause, you know, it's like rodent stuff. We gotta sleep when it's daylight and, you know, be up chirping and squeaking when it's nighttime. Hey Shadow Wolf, thank you for the follow. Welcome. It is wonderful to have you. I hope this, like, clacking isn't bad. I'm kind of just, like, fidgeting. I feel like I've never really made this connection until right now, which might be, like, crazy dumb, but maybe, like, one of the reasons that I find, like, ASMR really fun to do is because basically I can kind of, like, fidget in some way and, like, sort of, like, do stem stuff. And it's like, you know, ASMR sounds, and it's totally cool, so I don't have to worry about just, like, not fidgeting as much. Sorry, I'm having fun. Just doing little clackies. I'm trying to think of some other recent manga I read. I was like way caught up in current on Chainsaw Man, until I kind of like, it was going like weekly, and then it was like every other week, and then I was like, well, this is really hard to keep track of, and then I got to a point where I was like, I'm just gonna wait till it's all out, and then I'll just go back and read, because I kept getting like lost on where I was and like what was happening. I'd like forget between chapters, because like I don't normally read anything that's like super current or like coming out while I'm watching it, because like last time I did that, and this is like a bajillion years ago, I was reading a manga. I was crazy into it because it was by like my favorite author artist at the time, and then it got canceled before the last book came out, and I was devastated. I'm still not recovered. So like, I better know it's all coming out. Hi Jack the Werehog. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. You have brain problems and basically never read completed manga and read a bajillion ongoing ones as they release instead. I would be like, I can't keep track of that much stuff at the same time. I get distracted like way too easy. Actually, I think I read one that was like semi coming out, like finishing up when I started. But it was like, honestly, I have no idea why I was reading that, because it's like so off genre for me. And like, I didn't really enjoy any of the characters. I thought they were all kind of dumb. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? But I read the whole thing. And it was like a manga about, you know, RIP Japan's declining birth rates. It was like a manga where like this town decided like, well, we've got like a lot of ladies with no kids, and we've got like some dudes, so if you want to like marry more than one lady and they all agree, you can totally, we're trying it out in this one town, government approved. So like these 3 ladies marry this like dude, and it's like about their like weird family of man plus his 3 wives, and like one of them is not, I guess like none of them are like super down Like, hi Daniel Cuffs, welcome, thank you for the follow. Hello. Like, none of them are like super jazzed. They're just like, yeah, I'm the first wife, and then he married this other lady, and then you, his childhood friend, like, also married him for reasons. I don't know why she did. And that's the thing. It's not necessarily slop. It's well written. The art is phenomenal. And it's like very dramatic and like serious. It's not just like, ooh, harem, teehee, we all love this guy. And like they do. But they're also like, I kind of don't want to be in a relationship like this. Like I want a serious you know, like thing. And I was just like, then like break up with him. I don't know, what are you doing? Why are you trying to all date this one dude who kind of is just weird? But it was like, it was one of those things where you're just like, y'all need to leave. Like, just leave. But like, you keep reading it the whole way, and like one of them has like a baby, but then it's like, I don't know that I still want to stay together, and then like something, I don't remember how it ends, and like one of them does leave at some point, just like disappears, and is like, I'm fucking off to go live in Tokyo. But it's just like such a weird manga. And like normally I'm like, I want to read like horror manga or like fantasy. I'm out of this cult by, yeah, it's just like these three women and like their scrawny little pianist man who like is just kind of like a really weird fellow, and I don't know why they were all like super into this guy, because he's just kind of weird and like doesn't talk much, and he's like really moody, but not like in like a bad way, just like, you know, emo boy style. Like, I'm a tortured musician. And all the girls are just like, hot. I would have his babies with two other ladies, I guess. You've been reading Sukumomo for almost 20 years. You have no room to judge slop enjoyment. You love your trashy, supernatural harem shit with ridiculously good art. Some ladies like sad boys. As a sad boy enjoyer, I get it. But I don't like any sad boy enough to like actually get cooked, you know? Like, there is no sad boy that is like supernaturally, powerfully emo boy that would make me go, oh yeah, I do want to deal with like this drama bullshit. I'd be like, fuck no. Also, I'm not living in this weird ass town. I'm going home. Or like anywhere else. Because there's like a bajillion other towns you could just move to when your town goes, what if we did do the harem trope real style, you know? What if we wanted our town to be the poster for trashy harems? Just cause, you know, declining birth rate, whatever. It's like, I don't think relationship drama is gonna fix that. But could be like, cute sad boy with dark circles under eyes, neuron activation 100%. I'm like, wow, it looks like you haven't slept or eaten in like 2 days. Cute. Which is, you know, bad. That is not good. You need to tell your brain, turn that neuron activation off. You can't fix him. No, that's the thing. You can't fix any human. You have to be like, either we meet where you are, or like, I guess I will make you worse. Yeah, I can do that. I can 100% make someone worse. Better? Probably not. But young me did not know that. Young me said, oh no, so tortured. I could be a therapist. I could be a mental health professional. I can fix them with 3 more meals a day and a shoulder massage. Oh my, I have once in my past dated a very, very, you know, dark circles. I don't sleep. I eat 1 meal every 2 days, blah blah blah, you know, and I just made him fat, like real fast. I was just like, I cook, I make lunch, I cook, I make lunch. And then just like immediately was like, here, what if instead you just decided now you're chubby? But to be fair, that was probably much healthier. Cause homeboy was like real skinny. But that was a long time ago when I didn't hate cooking and was like still young enough to be like, yeah, I could like make meals for someone and then do dishes and like not wanna be not an alive mouse anymore. You could use some fixing if it comes with massages. Oh my god. I mean, I could too. For a massage, I could be fixable. I'm like, if someone could like crack my back, I could be so normal, I promise. I could be so normal. If someone could just like fix my joints. A consistent mood is a plus. I mean, yeah, it is like not just a plus, it is like the best thing ever. Consistency and like knowing kind of what to expect is like literally the best thing. Like, I think when I was a young mouse, like, I was much, I don't know. I think I still have a problem where I will deal with like way too much bullshit. Like, if someone is being very like less than chill, I still have like way too much patience, and I kind of let that go on like crazy, like way too long, where I'm just like, yeah, this is like not cool, but like maybe it'll become cool. But when I was younger, I was definitely just like, instead of being like, wow, this isn't cool, I was just like, wow, this is my fault that things aren't cool. And now I'm like, I actually don't think it's me anymore. You need a small woman to step on you and crack your back. In a crack your back way, not a sexy one. My old coworker, when I did more like hands-on research stuff, I had a coworker who was like crazy tall, and he would just like lay down on. We had like a shared office, and like me and like 3 girls and him were in this office, and he would get like me and like the other smaller short girl to like step on his back and be like, okay, who's willing to walk up my spine today so that I can work? And we'd be like, I guess that's me. Why did we just get the Mr. Meow Meow counter? What the hell? Lucky. It was funny. I kept being like, I'm scared to hurt you. And he was like, you literally cannot. Like, I don't know how to explain this to you. You can't do it. And I was like, well, I guess no, that makes sense. Like, I remember he like laughed at me one time because we had to wear scrubs at work. And he was like literally like, not like literally, but close. Like, he was like really tall. And we had to do laundry at work. And I remember one time, like, normally like just whoever got there first like would throw in like a load of laundry, and then whoever like was leaving first, assuming it was not the same person, would like fold it all and like put it up before they left. And I remember one time him just like folding there's the other one, crazy delayed. Yeah, we're gonna tell Stream Elements to leave and then Sammy can handle this from now on. And he was like, Bucket, are these yours? And I was like, yeah, those are mine. And he was like, why are you wearing children-sized scrubs? And I was like, they're not. Those are not children-sized scrubs. Those are for adults. And he was like, it says like, I think it might be. There's like a CH on there. I think it might be. And I'm like, no, it's for, like, it's petite. It's fine. It's for an adult. I'm babbling. I'm always babbling. Blabbing? I'm always blabbing. Babbling, blah blah blah. Hi, Rico. But also, I was just like, bro, come on. Why are you doing this to me? Just because you're like freakishly tall does not mean that I am like that tiny. I'm like regular sized, like average. You have more of a, am I being thoughtful, am I overstepping problem, but communication takes practice. I do that too, where I'm just like, am I doing too much and being annoying, or is this like stuff, is this something like people want? It's hard to tell sometimes, you know? Your sister had to wear child sizes until she was like 20. It's like, sometimes, like, I still can wear children's shoes. I used to have a pair of Hello Kitty Vans that were technically kids, like, shoes. But, like, they were cute. They were cuter than the other kinds. So, like, you know, I'm gonna... Oh. I'm trying to figure out how to say that. Jack Circuit? If I'm saying this so horrifically wrong, please correct me, but thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, welcome, welcome. Tommy and propaganda. See, this is what I think. I think, like, so here's the thing also. Like, me and the other girls I worked with, we're all roughly dark-keyed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. The dyslexia gets me hard sometimes where I'm just like, what do I do? But that makes sense, that makes sense. I was like about to try and do like a Chinese X pronunciation, just be like, shh. What? But yeah, no, we were all just like roughly the same height, and he was just the tall one, and he always used to be like, wow, y'all are all really, really short. And we were like, we're not. We're like normal sized. It was funny. It was fun times. I do not miss that job though, actually. The X gets people. It was originally dark-keyed. I like the X. The X is fun. One of the girls you work with is actually short. She's like 4'10". Yeah, like, that's actually short. Very short. And like, you know, I'm not like a lot taller than that, but I'm still a little taller. You know, theoretically. If you know, we were thinking about mouse to human conversion sizes. Customers legit don't see her at the register. Is very funny. Oh, that used to happen to me at like my very, very temporary stint as a meat slicer. I'd be like behind the meat slicer and people would be like, hello? Is there someone here? And I'm like, I'm right here. I'm like, you can see part of my body around this thing. There's like no way you can't. I am directly here at the slicer, ready to slice my fingers off because I hate being here so much. And to feed it to the people buying sliced deli meat for their dogs as treats. Directly Gekgume slicer? What is that? Gekgume? Yeah, that was me, like every day I had to go. Which is like sad. But it was one of the things that made me go, wow, I really don't ever want to leave my house. I really need to do stuff that requires not leaving my house. Gekgume is a sort of ninjutsu mental state invented in the 2010s. Yeah. Mental ascension, but instead fingers in a meat slicer. Stream elements. Why? You wish customers didn't see you. I'm lucky that people only see me occasionally. I wish people never saw me. I'm like actually a little worried because like I get to work from home a lot now, but I think work isn't gonna let me do that very much longer. I think I'm about to have to go in every day, or at least most days again, but it makes me like crazy mentally ill Like it really like it's like actual like neuron activation, but the neurons are all bad. Like to go leave the house that much. And I'm like somewhat worried I'm not gonna have as much mental energy for like doing stream stuff, even though that is also like what makes me feel a lot better. And I'm really like scared that I'm gonna be like way too tired or something going in a lot, because it's like it's not like any more work, it's literally just in a different location, but for some reason my brain just like absolutely flips its shit when I have to like exit the dwelling too often, and I don't know, I'm just nervous, but I don't have to worry about it till like July, hopefully. And then hopefully like my boss will let me not go in as much as possible or something, I don't know. I'm just like a bit nervous because I don't know, last time when I used to have to go in a lot, I just like started skipping, not like skipping, but I called out like a lot because I just couldn't like handle going in as much. I'd be like, I need a mental health day, I need another mental health day, and I do not want it to be the same because I do like my job, and I don't really have any other options. I still have to go, whether I am losing it over it or not. Your middle management, at least, so you're not out there doing groundwork. Thank you for head pets. Yeah, actually, that's very true. I at least, like, even when I do go in, and maybe it'll be different. Last time I had to go in, like, every day. I was doing a different job, and I had to, like, go and interact with a whole lot more people, and it was, like, a lot more stressful, and I used to have nightmares, like, all the time about the job. And this job is different, and I get to, like, even if I go in, I do get to like sit in my office, and a lot of times I will just be by myself in the office, and I guess I could like just make it comfy set up to where I still have most of the same stuff I do at home, just like at work. Like I could bring my iPad for like watch YouTubies and stuff while I'm working, and make it like not terribly different. Maybe that might be a good compromise. Boss from the hit game Valhalla. I need to play Valhalla. I still never have. It looks so cool though, but like the one time I tried to play it, it just like would not start, like at all. I'd like launch it and then it crashed, and I'd try and launch it and then it crashed. The one good thing about when I work at work is I have like a lunch break project, which is a big old Lego set that I have, and like every day I'm there, I just like do one of the bags of the set, and there's like 20 something, so that's my little treat. It's very cyberpunk. Yeah, it looks really cool. I wanted to play it like back when I was like, ooh, cyberpunk, all of my brain is cyberpunk, and I was like, need more, material. And I think that's around the time I played Citizen Sleeper 2, which is insane and so good, and I would consider playing it on stream, but last time I played it, I just like gross cried, like really, really bad gross cried, and it's like so serious. I don't know that I go off on tangents so much when we play games that I like kind of worry that I wouldn't be able to either, I could only like focus on game, or it would like make the experience not as good, because it is kind of like a very emotional, or at least it was for me, game. But it'd be cool. There's like a bunch of different routes and endings, and I only played it once, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just gonna one day be like, guys, today I'm making you watch this game that I really, really like, but it might just be like a me interest. We love a hyperfixation. Oh, hell yeah, we love a hyperfixation. Like, I do wanna stick with games until at least, like, I have worked through most of my like retro and horror backlogs like stick to those. Like my preferred topics, I guess, or like niche, game niche. But man, I could play Cyberpunk again. I could go for another Cyberpunking. I do have it on PC and my PlayStation. Cause you know, sometimes you gotta buy a game twice for just in case you want to mod it. And it's like so sad. I got it for PC because I wanted to mod it because I was like, oh, I want to make my character look better. And then I like at the time couldn't really find options I liked more than like my main character that like I make and play every single time. So it was like completely worthless. You need to run through 2077 again and play through Phantom Liberty. Phantom Liberty is so good. It's like so cool. I really like it. But hi Sue. Hello. Good morning, Cucket Nation. I hope your days are blessed. Hello, me and the dwellers are doing well. I hope your day has been good, or I hope your morning is good so far. So far so good over here, even though it's the opposite of morning by like a lot. We are out here dwelling. We are out here. No cooking today. Dwellers, you don't understand what you mean. You're like, oh, I've never heard this word before. What's that? Mysterious word I've never heard. Sorry, I had to drink water again. Because touristy. We're touristy. Knife to a gunfight. Look, if you're good enough with a knife, who even needs a gun? You know? Also, with a knife, you get to get like really close and personal, and like you can be like, yo, look at like the cool inlays on my knife, and then you know, shink. And like with a gun, you can't go shink, or be like, wow, as you can see, the engraving on my knife is like blah 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 blah, and like, it's different, and guns are scary. Have you tried to shoot a mouse with a handgun? Yeah, like you'd have to have really good aim. And like if you wanted to try and stab a mouse, it's really not that hard. Shooting a mouse is incredibly easy. No, we're so fast. And from my experience as an expert, most of the time when a mouse is loose, people just go, ah, and like can't really like get their shit together enough to like catch the mouse. So how are they gonna get their shit together enough to like shoot the mouse as it's moving around? I don't know. Wait, are Canadians just going around shooting mice? Because if so, why? That can't be like economical. You've shot more mice than you've stabbed them. I think very few people have probably stabbed mice. Because that also seems like, I don't know, it just seems like a silly way to like deal with your mouse problem. They eat grain. Yeah, grain is delicious. Have you had bread? It's so good. And fucking wire? Trust me. I know. It's so good. You gotta have, okay, so here's the thing. You have all this green, you have all this bread, and you go, man, I love bread. I could go for some bread. And then like, you're like, what if I also got like a little spicy treat afterwards? A little spicy wire treat. So you go inside and you're like, so many wires. And you go up to the attic and you're like, oh, a smorgasbord. And you just start chewing. You start chewing on the little wires like, and then you start a house fire. And that's it. That's like the mouse way. Bread good. Alberta literally has 0 rats because we have a dedicated agent. Why? Why? I mean, I guess they're not eating your grain, but like, just scare them off. You know, shake your fist at them and be like, get out of here. You get out of here, you rats. Who hasn't done that? Let's be honest. Start a house fire. Vino, tape a mouse trap to the end of a stick and beat the mouse? No! I'm right here. You can beat me with the stick normally. The mouse trap is just insult to injury. It's been going since the 1800s. You don't know why anymore. And all the other stuff, yeah? True. So true. So true. I get like, because I love a little sweet treat. Sometimes you just deserve a little sweet treat. I got, what would be a very good way to catch me in a mousetrap is, I got like a key lime cheesecake, and it's so good. It's so good. Very yummy, very yummy. It would also, like, I just couldn't resist it. If it was in a mousetrap, I'd be like, maybe I can, like, sneak my way around and grab it. Hubris would get me for sure, but, like, also worth it. It's really good. Like, super, super good. I actually like other than cats. Cause, like, a lot of mouse traps / rat traps are pretty inhumane. But, like, wait, is having a cat go and kill all your mice more humane or less humane than a mouse trap? I don't know. I feel like the cat might play with me first before it kills me. But, I don't really know how to get rid of, like, I guess poison. But that, like, other animals can eat it, and, like, that can cause really bad problems, so I don't know. I was like, what is the best way to really get rid of, like, a rodent issue effectively? Not to, like, give anyone any ideas. Please don't get rid of me. You recently made a 1600s peasant drink called Switchel. It was delicious. They knew what was up. What's in it? What kind of drink is this? It sounds very strange. A gun is most humane, literally blowing off half its body instant. I mean, it seems crazy though. Like, it seems like very unnecessary, I guess. I mean, technically, you could always just like grab them and like, you know, cervical spine separation really fast, really instant. Probably way cheaper. I don't know who's like going around doing that. I don't know why we're talking about killing mice. I'm a mouse. I do not want to. I do not want to give anyone ideas. Brushies. Can do, can do. Apple cider vinegar, ginger water, and syrup honey. Yeah, that does kind of sound like a good electrolyte drink. Or like, in general, just like good for your throat. Wee wee wee. Wee wee wee. Oh yeah yeah. Wee wee wee. Woo woo woo. I don't know why that one did not like the brush. I have no idea what that says, but hello, hello. Hello, Hodoshu. No, I've totally forgotten my characters. Fuck. I'm like, I recognize all of these characters, but me, is that Chi? What? I'm like, I know the second one is but if so, konnichiwa, hello. Mochimon. Answer phone. Like, the words I know in Japanese are so unhelpful. It's just like, thank you. Thank you, casual. Stop. Excuse me. Those are like all the words that like stick in my head. Oh, yellow. Yellow? Hello? Hello? The best phone answer. I'm just like, oh, hi. Cause like, nothing brings like more panic than like an unexpected phone call. It's red button. I mean, I don't even hit red button sometimes. Sometimes I'm just like mute phone. And like, you know, that way nobody knows that you just like rejected the call. And instead, you know, they just like think you're not there. That one's not nearly as good. You love answering scam calls? Oh my god. You can answer all of my scam calls. They like primarily get filtered though. You want them to know you choose not to speak with them. I mean, that's probably a good way to get called back less. Less. What am I? Dark Souls 2. Seek least. You go along saying, call a free iPhone. Free iPhone, all I have to do is give you my, like, account access code. Hey, Princess Daybug. Welcome. Welcome, hello. Thank you for the follow. And when they ask you to fill out your email, you usually say some very choice words. Just be like, don't worry, buddy, I've got the most chill email of all time. Once or twice, if I wasted your time, you're a jackass.com. I'd be like way too shy. I'd be like, if someone, well, here's the thing. It doesn't matter if it's like a scam person. If I got yelled at by like a person on the phone, I would cry. I could not help it. Cause like, I already don't like talking on the phone. And if someone like just like yelled at me because I wasted their scam time, could not handle it. I would be crying mouth, holding a phone up to my ear. I get like the amount of times I've just like cried in the car because someone honked at me. Many. Like even if it's like a little like go honk, I'm like like crying the whole way to where I'm going. Cause like the fear of like messing up in traffic, oh, immense. It's so funny. They get so angry. They usually call you a motherfucker, and then you can just pull out the yeah yours card. Just be like, yeah, I know. I'll send her home in the morning. You know, me and your mom are pretty busy right now. She's yelling at me because I kept her waiting. But I'm one of those people who can't even like play bad routes in games. I like get too worried that I'm gonna make someone like upset or sad. I can't do it. Which is kind of funny because I'm like, I will like threaten to engage in fisticuffs or like combat over like nothing, but then if like someone's like, I'm actually like genuinely upset. I'm like, Hey Destroyer 69. Nice. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Thank you for the follow and welcome, welcome. Although, I guess sometimes I'm not super sensitive. Sometimes I am. Sometimes I'm big baby. Like, I will cry. Big baby. But then sometimes, like, if I, like, the rare occasion, I go into, like, why does everyone say nice after reading your name? It's a nice name. Everyone's complimenting you. We all like it. We all go, man, that's a good one. Nice. You know, sometimes it's just good to see a nice name, and you just gotta say it out loud. But, like, it's very hard for me to get, like, angry mode. But, like, when I do go do, like, angry mouse mode, then I'm like, there is only blood. The only thing that will satisfy me is the blood of my enemies, and, like, ripping out jugulars. But it's, like, really hard for me to get there. Normally I'm just like, I am just, you know, little mouse. Hi Dodge Babu. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. The only thing they fear is you? Man, and they should. Sometimes. Chew. Chew. Cheers for you. And not the achoo kind. Oh man, should I do like a chew and an achoo? Yeah, get copper, get copper. You like the inner peace of nothing ever happens? Man, but sometimes things do happen. Sometimes things do happen. What if something happens? What if this is the time? No, I'm too anxious. I have true mouse anxiety. Where you think everything might be the end. Like, you know, someone's coming for you, and this time you're like, this is it. This is the end. It's over. This time it's really gonna happen. Alternatively, the one thing goes wrong. This time I'm really gonna do it. Unchillness. I try and be chill, but sometimes things scary. Sometimes things scary. It's hard to bet on nothing sometimes. I think I'm kind of good at being chill a lot of times. Like most of the time. I think like as far as being like as a VTuber, as far as VTubers go, I'm pretty chill. I'm pretty chillin'. I'm pretty being chilling. You know, like I don't let a lot of stuff bother me too much, I hope. I feel like this is the shakiest, like, I'm pretty stable argument ever. Always bet on jovial merriment. So true, so true. Jovial merriment's not gonna let you down. Angry bucket mode, Metal Gear Revengeance, the only thing I know for real starts playing. I've never played a Metal Gear. I'm so sorry. What if it happens when I'm not prepared? Exactly. Exactly, Daniel. You get it. You get it. What if this is the time that I wasn't prepared and something happened? You know? I don't know. What if this is it? You always gotta be ready. It's fine. The Revengeance OST is a banger, though. All I know about Metal Gear is Metal Gear, and then Snake Eater. The song. Like, that's it. I've watched some of, that's not actually it. I know a lot of, like, you know, whoa, cool game stuff, like, whoa, Psycho Mantis, so cool, the fucking old man, whoa, so cool, and, like, I watched part of 5, and, like, that's it, cause I'll, like, name snakes, and then people who know these games are like, no, well, actually, you're thinking of Big Boss, or, like, fucking Nudist Colony Snake, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, I'm so sorry. I thought they were just snake, I don't understand. They kiss? Wait, is this a yaoi game? Have I been wrong this whole time and I missed out on hit yaoi game Metal Gear? in Revengeance's meme game, isn't there one of them that yes. Oh, I didn't know that. All I know is one of them has like a skating game, and I have heard that the music for the skating game is pretty hot fire, and that's another thing that I know. I like, as much as I like thought Death Stranding was really cool, I'm not really like a huge Kojimbo person, even though I think Kojimbo himself is also very cool. He's a cool dude. He makes interesting stuff, and I like that. There's Solid Snake, Liquid, Naked Snake, a Big Boss, Solid Snake, Venom Snake. Oh my god, that's a lot of snakes. And aren't some of them also like the same guy? Like, but different? Isn't one of them the president? I don't know. I don't know what. I'm so sorry. I just like. Saliva got me. Saliva got me. I almost died. I'm sorry. It was a classic bucket chokes on old Saliva, almost chokes to death and dies moment, which has happened an embarrassing amount on stream. Big Boss's Snake and Venom is a body double of Big Boss who had facial surgery. Death's Revengeance with Senator Armstrong. I do know about that then. Solid Liquid and Solidus are clones of Big Boss. This is wild. It is probably a game franchise that I can't really see myself ever getting to because, like, it's like, you know, I don't know. It's not really a genre I do, but, like, I think the, like, actual, like, every time someone tells me something about it, I'm like, well, bro, what? It, like, sounds crazy, but, like, I don't think I would get through them necessarily. You know, I'm not really a stealth person or a shoot person. Hi, Art of the Rain, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. It is wonderful to have you. It's ridiculous. I'm very excited for more Death Stranding, and I'm excited to see what the new project they're working on is. I will forever mourn the Silent Hills game that he was gonna do with Guillermo, because that seemed like it was gonna be really, really cool. You know, rest in pieces. Although, maybe, because I'm really excited for Silent Hill F, and if that game had come out, maybe F would have gone a different direction or not come out. So, sorry, itchy eyeball. So, you know what? No regrets, no missing things that didn't happen. Even just the OG game had a whole bit with a psychic character that broke the fourth wall by yeah, that I do know, which is like, how cool. But I guess they were experimenting with like a lot of more kind of experimental fourth wall-y stuff like that, kind of back in the day, which is kind of cool, and it's kind of sad that more like bigger games don't do that. Like there's plenty of like indie PC games that like do kind of like get your information and like actually like mess with like how stuff is going just as like part of the game, but not as much, I guess. Big Boss is Naked Snake after he kills his adoptive mom, kind of the boss, but when he levels up to Big Boss, you see it nowadays with like stuff like Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah, like that's really cool. Lost in Vivo like uses your Steam friend list as like part of a credit sequence. I think there's one that's like Kaneko Pet or something that like will get your information and like show it to you in game. It's like horror games do it a lot, but apparently that's a game you can't really stream because it straight up will dox you. So, very cool on your own, very not cool if you are doing stuff like that live. And I can't really think of any other ones that I've seen anytime recently. I'm sure there's many more that I just don't know exist. But yawn, sorry. I'm weepy. I've been so weepy today. Like, there was like a part of the day where I was like, am I gonna have energy to actually do stream? Because I was so sleepy. Like, I just wanted to go back to bed. But it was like 5 p.m. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to bed right now. But like, I could think about it, you know? I could think about it. There's a meta horror Minecraft mod that does that stuff too. And yeah, I'll post your IP in the town it's from. Oh, that would be scary. Like, I got confused enough when I played Lost in Vivo and it was like, well, brought to you by your Steam friends list. And I was like, what the fuck? But it was really cool too. But it when you don't expect it and you don't necessarily want to put all of your friends, if you're a streamer and you use your normal personal Steam account because you're playing a solo single player game and you don't necessarily want to have all your friends' names up there, I feel like it'd be pretty jarring if you didn't know it was about to happen and you're just oops, my bad. That game is so cool though. Like a monster puts a sign near you with your IP address on it. Oh, that's really neat though. I have one of the people that does horror games and analog horror kind of content on YouTube that I has recently been I think he's doing a charity Minecraft thing, but he's using a whole bunch of Minecraft horror mods, and I watched a little bit because I was oh, that's kind of neat, but conceptually I think it's pretty cool, but watching people play Minecraft to me is still crazy boring. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, I can kind of tell voice is I guess maybe it was after the coughing, I feel it started rough, it got kind of more normal, and then I had a failure to breathe, and then voice scratchy again. Hopefully it sounds okay, and if not, I'm very sorry. I will one day get it well taken care of. Also, I'm very sorry for just jamming brush in the mic. I was looking away for a second, not paying attention. Brushy's fun. You're very picky about horror. You can't stand cheap jump scare stuff. It doesn't do much for you. Right, same here. If it's just I don't know. I don't really enjoy mascot horror that much because it does kind of rely on a lot of anticipation and then a jump scare. And I'm just kind of eh. You know, it's just not for me. I need it to be atmosphere and psychological horror. I don't care if anything ever chases me if it's done well, you know? The less stuff that takes away from me being able to figure out what's going on and explore and really look at an environment, kind of the better. So I did really Hey Benji. Oh my god. Sorry. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Alien Isolation gives you a really good balance of being able to take your time looking at the ship at different parts and then only really ramping up once you've kind of had a really good amount of time to sit in the atmosphere and the environment. before you just have to like solely focus on not getting eaten by a beautiful, beautiful woman. You know, could be worse things. She's just like really passionate about how much she cares about you. But I think that game was just like super effective, both like shocking, like not like shocking, but like surprising, like, oh, my wife is here, and like good atmosphere and like lead up to like having to deal with her, you know, really good stuff. Of all the old horror movie franchises, Hellraiser and Nightmare on Elm Street are the ones that stuck with you most because of the aesthetic and freakiness. I've never seen Hellraiser, which I know is like such a classic for someone who really likes horror movies, but I'm just like, every time I'm like, oh, I kind of want to watch Hellraiser and like try and get someone to watch it with me. Like, most people just go, I don't really like Hellraiser, and I'm like, I really just don't want to watch a movie by myself. Like, will someone watch this movie with me, please? I feel like I should watch it. Because I don't know, like, sometimes I'm totally into watching a movie by myself, but sometimes I just, like, have a really hard time focus. Discord movie night when, hopefully, next Friday. Not like this week, because my mom will be here, but next Friday will hopefully be Discord hangout evening. I don't know when people are mostly free. I was thinking about just, like, if I have time. I never know if I'm going to, because Sundays are bizarre for me and like get busy, but I was thinking about like if Mama Mouse leaves early Sunday, maybe just like chilling in there while I work on my model this coming Sunday, just to like hang if anyone's around. They're kind of terrible in a fantastic way. I like terrible but fun movies. Like, it doesn't have to be good, you know, it just has to be a fun time. Sorry, I'm just like poking Mike. But yeah, sometimes like, I don't know what it is. It's just like, I watched like, maybe it's like, I like having a secondary thing to do. Whether it's like, just knowing that there's other people there to watch movie, or like, when I watched, Mortal Instruments the other day, I was just like working while I watched, and that movie was not good, but it was fun, and like, it didn't feel weird to watch it by myself. But there's like so many other movies that I've just been like putting off watching because I just don't feel like sitting there by myself and like watching a movie and that's it. Like, I still have not watched The Boy and the Heron, like the last Ghibli movie that came out, and I really wanted to see it, but I just don't want to sit there and watch it by myself. You think the fun of Hellraiser is how seriously the movies take themselves while having this guy covered in nails in a rubber gimp suit and his horde of BDSM monsters going after dumb teens? Yeah, it's very, like, conceptually, I think it's very funny. Like, it's silly, right? But, like, in a good way. Well, I guess theoretically in a good way. I wouldn't really know, but I do want to watch it. Accidentally funny? Yeah. Like, I don't know. I like those. I like an accidentally funny but is funny movie. And then, like, there's the other, like, flip side where it's like movie that's really mid but takes itself really seriously, and you're just like, ugh, come on, buddy. This is stupid. We both know it's stupid. Come on. Hi, Lahawk. Hi, Lahawk. You've arrived for daily cannibalism. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Daily cannibalism acquired. You forgot the copper. You can't forget copper. You gotta get the daily copper. It's you know, it's important for being healthy and something. What in Froggy? Man, Froggy's like number one. still don't know, because this was like a surprise, kind of like anonymous gift from Throne. But whoever got me Froggy is putting in work, and I really, really appreciate it. It was a very, very good gift, and he comes in handy constantly. Also, I think he's nice because he sits on my like ASMR stuff, like little stand that I have next to my desk with my little wood turtle. So my little wood turtle has a friend, and that's cute. Froggy is amazing. I love Froggy. I just heard a very, very suspicious, kind of crashy sound out in another room, which means Mr. Meow Meow and Brother Cat are getting up to something. Yeah, what internal needs a friend? He's never had a friend before. Well, he used to have a friend. I had these two wooden mice. The mice went to work. They're decorations at work now. So, Turtle doesn't have any friends, and now he does. Which is very, very, I don't know, I like that. I hate to have just like one of a thing that doesn't have like a buddy type of item that it can hang out with. Very suspicious cat sounds. They know how to open cabinets, so sometimes they just make loud sounds, just like opening a cabinet door that they don't open enough for it to not like close after them. So it'll just kind of like bang shut sometimes. What I've never thought of before, I wonder if my neighbors can hear that. And do they know what that is if they can? I don't think it's that loud. But, you know, it might be. I hope not. Your cats used to open cabinets too and you hated it. So my old cat, like, taught himself how to do it, and he would, like, sort of, like, pull it with his paw and then just, like, stick his head in the cabinet door and, like, wedge it open and just, like, head first go in. And then when Mr. Meow Meow and Brother Cat were babies, they saw him do it, but they like improved his technique and they just know how to use their paws to like fully open the door now. But like every morning when I wake up, I just go around and close all these cabinet doors. My Neighbor was a teenage VTuber movie. This would be more like My Neighbor is a hag, yet for reasons unknown is a VTuber, except I'm positive they don't know what VTubers are. Okay. Look, we can pretend I'm still young and fresh, but we know the truth. Hag is so funny. And scary to type. I mean, women my own age love. Yeah, women that are my peers love. What is really funny when like this is like from like my mid-20s. Like I had a friend who was like 19, like from local card store, and he was like, "Man, I really love MILFs." And we were like, "Buddy, you're like way too young for that. Like, you're like 19, calm down. And he was like, no, MILFs are great. Like, 26 is like the perfect age. And then we were like, what? What are you talking about? That's young. What do you, I don't know what you were on about, buddy, but that is not really. I guess technically if you have a kid, you're just a MILF anyways, but like, that is not what we were thinking. 26 is only a MILF if they had a kid in high school. Well, I mean, you could have a kid like at 24 and then still be a MILF. Your kid would just be really young. Too much adult material on his mind. True, that kid was wild. And I don't know, he was really funny, but we were just like, buddy, get it together. He was a funny kid though. He used to also make like really elaborate dinners, like 4 multi-course meals and stuff. And just like be like, hey, can I come over and like make dinner? And you'd be like, okay. And then he like whips out like the fanciest meal ever. And she's like, okay, here you go. Not gonna lie, it weirds you out. Sometimes seeing people call these like 20-something, chronically online, like single VTuber women MILFs just because their voice is a little deeper than average. I think there's like a, like, you kind of fit into like multiple, or I guess they were like, I'm trying to think of like how to put it, like categories that people think of when they like think of like VTuber women. There's like girl with high-pitched voice, and that's like your, like, I don't know, emoto types and like whatever, like tiny VTubers. And then it's like if your voice is a little bit like, I don't know what the middle zone is, but it's like if your voice is lower, then they immediately go like, yes, this is a mommy tuber. And it's just like, well, you don't really know that. Yeah, lollies, hags, emotos, mommies, you can be one of the 4. What was that, pinprick? Don't worry about it, I just, feed in for a sample. Just, you gotta get a little bit sometimes. It's been too long. It was too long with no sample. I had to, had to get in there. Yeah, it's like the 4 nations of girl VTuber. And then if you, like, cross-class, I don't even know anymore. Which I think it's funny. Like, I have no idea how, like, one, I can never tell how anyone perceives me in the first place. But, like, then within VTubing, I'm like, I have no idea where people would classify me as, like, what vibe I give off. Like, in those kind of regards. And it's kind of like, even, like, design-wise, like, all of the artists who have drawn me have either gone like, I think you were like trying to be like a big boba lady, right? Or like they're like, you were trying to be a lolly, right? And you're like, well, I don't know, I just kind of thought there was a middle zone, I guess. I don't know. 4 nations had peace until the Emoto Nation attacked. Yeah, you never know when they're coming. Suddenly, everywhere, taking all the big bros away. They noticed that some of the other nations had a surplus of big bros, and they were like, not for long, you don't. Those are mine. You're gonna find lasagna in your DNA? I mean, look, if you're only eating one food, period, it's probably becoming more and more of you. And you gotta watch out that you're not gonna mutate with your lasagna DNA. But, like, think about lasagna DNA the way they at Jurassic Park go, Dino DNA, with, like, Mr. DNA and that, like, one video that's, like, part of the tour, but lasagna. Hi, Skullcry. Lasagna DNA. Yeah, Garfield loves lasagna. and sometimes you take a little blood sample of, everyone here, and you find out, oh no, 80% lasagna. It's terminal. Hi Alex, hello. That's wild. There's I hope it still exists. At Universal, like Orlando, had there's this weird, kind of dated feeling, dinosaur area, I think under one of the gift shops. And there's all these big dinosaurs, and you can go in and take pictures, blah blah, whatever. And I'm sure it's for kids. Because there's a little how to hatch a dinosaur area, and then there's the computers that are this is dino DNA, blah blah blah, and you can take a picture, it can take a picture of you, and it will put your face on the dinosaur and make a you dinosaur hybrid, but it looks horrific, so you look so messed up and so goofy because your human face is just plastered over a dinosaur's face. And hi Derpy, hello. And if you ever go to Universal Orlando and it's still there, I really highly recommend going and doing that so that you can get a picture of yourself if you were a dinosaur. And I don't remember how it picks what dinosaur, or if it's random or what. I don't remember that at all because it's been a really long time since I've been, so this might not exist because it was janky, it was old technology that I'm sure at one point was really cool, but now the graphics are really bad, but also endearing because we like that kind of stuff. Blood sample full of lasagna and microplastics, yeah. Becoming a new creature, advanced, beyond human limitations or cat limitations, ascending to be a better new species of lasagna plastic cat. Getting matched with the most obese dinosaur imaginable. I think when I did it, I was one of those ones with the sail on their back, not a Spinosaurus like the herbivore. I looked really dumb, that's all I remember. You don't know how true this is, but you heard a rumor that the mouse wants to move his park from... I was but it's in Florida, what do you mean? And then I remembered that there's more places. It's not just in Florida. To Las Vegas, Nevada. I bet it'd be cheaper, because they have to be crazy. Ooh, yeah, warmth is rough. But Florida's super warm too, and they already do great in Florida, no one cares. And I have a feeling that in California they're really capped by space, because I know I'm not a Disney person, which I think is maybe obvious. But I know Universal, basically the parks in Florida, even if they have the same land, it's all way bigger in Florida than the California location, because California is stuck, whereas in Florida they have a lot of extra land that is not developed yet, so they can expand if necessary. You don't think the Anaheim Park can get bigger? Yeah, I assume they're stuck. If you consume enough microplastics, can you transcend humanity and become a new life form? Yeah, exactly. It's whatever, man, my brain is blanking. Whatever Victor says in League. The mechanical blah blah blah. Whatever, yeah. Ascension. Become better, become new life form. I mean, we're all going there anyways. Eventually our organs will become plasticized through all the little microplastics that I am not accidentally eating, I am purposely consuming. You heard something about taxes being cheaper in Nevada than Cali, which you don't doubt. Your biggest issue is that we are drier than Cali when it comes to rainfall. Oh, that'd be really... So here's the thing, which I mean, California is pretty dry too. and like they both have some water issues. How do they deal with the landscaping? Like, what a drain on water resources is that park's landscaping? Because it has to be pretty crazy, right? But as someone who is like from a very, very humid, damp zone, dry weather, like the dry air out in like Colorado and stuff, I've never been farther than that, but like, oh my god, it's amazing. Like, I've never felt better. It like was so good. That air is amazing. Human balls are full of human balls are full of microplastics, so we're already on our way into shooting out plastic birdshot and making a magma moss? The thought of it just being birdshot is insane. You know how for years and years science thought piss was stored in the balls? I mean, people still say it today. It turns out plastic's stored there. Crazy. Sorry, you're not into that form of self-torture. I can't. Amalgamous. I was struggling. Grok, is this true? It's true now. You heard it here first. Grok, look. Grok isn't on the cutting edge. We are, right now. We're giving you that, like, hot birdshot information. You heard it here first. Now you can tell everyone else. And they might say, hey, I think you're being told misinformation online. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I would never lie to you. I would never do that to you. Cutting? Look, we're on the cutting edge of things in more than one way here. In fact, we're on most of the cutting edges. In any way it could be taken. I've been like, speaking of like theme parks, Amalgamouse, that's me, because I guess I am an amalgam of different materials already. But I've been like consuming like a crazy amount of like Epic Universe theme park content because I want to go really bad. Like really bad. Really bad. So instead, because I can't go, because, you know, money, instead, I just like watch everybody else go and go, oh, that looks so fun. Oh, that food looks mediocre, but you know, for a theme park it looks pretty good. Oh, I want to go to France. I want to go to France, Harry Potter. I want to wear a cute little themed outfit for like the different areas, and I want to go so bad. Like, I was like already planning like, oh, maybe I can make like a Harry Potter house themed like kind of like outfit for it that would be comfortable enough to like wear and walk around, because at first I was like, oh, it'd be really cool to wear like a cool like Lolita dress there, but that doesn't seem like it'd be very fun or comfy at all to wear like on a ride. So I was like, oh, I got a plan for this thing that I'm not gonna do. But it just is so fun. I like to like think about stuff like that. You know, just make that Pinterest board of outfit inspiration like crazy early. And then like all the souvenirs. My little like, I have like a cute backpack that I got when I went last time, and it's a little Hedwig backpack, and I still like use it for like if I'm going to like the Renaissance Festival or something, and every time someone just goes, Hedwig, and I'm like, yeah, I got it at Universal because I needed a backpack. Women have an obligation to wear cute Lolita everywhere, I'm sorry to say, but you gotta suffer in the dress. Well, here's the thing, it's like pretty comfy in general. Hi, Dave. Real? I have like several Lolita dresses still. I haven't worn them in a long time just because, like, I don't know, it's a lot. It's a lot, and I don't go anywhere. And it's like, I can't wear them to work, and I'm not leaving otherwise, and I don't go to conventions or anything. But, like, I kind of like, you shouldn't sit on a petticoat like that. So, like, to get in the ride, you would have to, like, crush your petticoat, which is not necessarily good to extend the life of it, because they do eventually kind of, like, deflate, you know? But, like, that was one of my ideas, and then the other one was, like, essentially Lolita casual. So, like, inspired, but not really like a full dress. Do not deflate the petticoat. Yeah, like, I was about to be like, have you ever ridden in the car in a Lolita dress and full petticoat? Like, that was a event that most people in here have done. But if you do, you have to, like, sit crazy weird. Like, you gotta, like, hike it up if you can and just, like, not sit on the back, and you, like, lean forward and you're just, like, a poofy mess. And, like, I feel like that'd be bad for rides, you know? She and Lolita wear, but they don't. I'm, like, so picky. I'm, like, so fussy about it. No, but you have worn full plate armor with the layers of Under Armour. That actually sounds way worse. And yeah, Ren fairs are so fun. I've never gone to anyone that's not, like, the closest to me, so I've never gone to, like, any of the farther away ones. But I used to go, like, every year, and sometimes more than once a year. But now I, like, maybe go every year, because it's, like, it's kind of like a hassle. It's pretty far away. And it's, like, not so far. Like, if it was any farther, I just wouldn't go. Like, I'm not willing to get, like, a hotel room or go for a full weekend. I just want to go one day, because I get tired. And I don't really dress up anymore. Thank you so much for the sub, Alex. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, it sounds exhausting. It sounds so exhausting. But my thoughts were like, okay, if I'm going to Universal, like New Park, I'm making a outfit themed after my Harry Potter house, and I'm making an outfit themed for Dark Universe, and then I'm doing another one for Nintendo. Because I think that'd be really cute. Like, even though you would totally not match the other lands, it'd still be really cute when you were in the one that, like, you were themed after, you know? Used to help a local one, but they had to stop doing it. Aw, dang. I think they tried to get, like, a second one going where I am, but, like, it happened, like, once and then failed. Because it was like, there's already a big one, and people are used to going to the one that already exists, and they don't really know about, you know, secondary one. So I don't think there was, like, a buy-in for it. This area has a lot of big ones. I have friends who have gone to, like, a lot of the other big ones and keep going, like, oh, it's so cool, you should go. And I'm like, I'm not traveling for this. And they're like, oh, but you can, like, camp at some of them. And I'm like, bro, I am not camping. Like, I am not made for camping. The only time I would ever camp, like, and be excited about it is if I went to Japan and I got to camp and look at Mount Fuji, because I watched Laid Back Camp once and I have not stopped thinking about that since. Which is not a good reason to go camping, but, like, the show made it look so nice. Like, that show, like, was great camping propaganda, because it legitimately made me go, like, oh, I could camp. I could make hot pot outside. I could be so cozy with my little camp stove, and I could set up a tent. And, like, look at the lake and look at Fuji-san, and I could do it. I could be just as cute as those little camping girls. Hi, Rolls. You just cursed out a 30-year-old because she wanted to be mean? Oh no. Oh no. I mean, sometimes you have to. People shouldn't be mean. People should be polite. They know what they're doing. The whole show is just tourism. It worked. It got me. It got me so good. I want to do it so bad. I'm like, man, I'm really not terribly interested in going south of Tokyo in like my fictional planned Japanese vacation in my head. Oh, and thank you for the head pat. Yay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But like, man, for camping and looking at Mount Fuji, I guess I could. Man, camping when it's fall and kind of chilly out? Dang, actually, that sounds pretty nice. Go in the off-tourism season when they're not really making as much money. You want to visit Nagoya because of a few shows based there? I mean, see, like, sometimes they just make a show, like, make a place look so cool, and you're just like, guess I have to now plan this in my fictional vacation. I really want to go to, like, north of Tokyo to, like, Morioka and Aomori areas because it just looks like really cute fall time stuff, and I really like fall. And I really want to also go to Hokkaido. Like, most of the people I know are like, oh man, I really want to go see cities, and I'm like, I really want to go see the countryside, which is like kind of pointless because like I already go to countryside a lot, and you know, how different is it? But I'm just like, yeah, I sure do love not houses or like not big buildings wherever I go. Summer in Hokkaido sounds nice. Winter in Hokkaido sounds like where you already are. Yeah, it looks like cold. When I was watching YouTube over weekend, I was watching like they're doing a bike trip from one end to other end, and it was like in spring, but it was still like crazy cold. So in Hokkaido, it was like just like straight frozen, so it was not possible. Because it's like, even though it's like nice and like 60 degrees in southern Japan, it's like below freezing up at the top because like there's a good, you know, latitude change or longitude, whichever one go up, you know. So it's like, it seems like very cold, and I don't really like the cold, but like Snow Festival, it sounds so cute. Lateral. Yeah, up. I'm not, like, you know, they teach you, like, the longitude, latitude when you're a kid. It turns out I didn't really need to know that very often, and it did not stick. Like, that being said, when I was talking about Japan, like, someone I know was just like, oh, what, like, hemisphere are they in? Are, like, seasons backwards there? And I'm like, no, dude, it's, like, parallel. Like, it's, like, right the same, like, across from us. We are both up top. But, so at least I'm not that bad, I guess. Not that that's, like, a huge achievement or anything. I sort of know where things are on a map. At least, like, I know what half of the map they're on, top or bottom. Other than that, you know, it could be anything. Hold on, drinking more water. Never mind, pouring more water. Then drinking more water. And I definitely didn't just spill water. I did not get drops outside of the cup. Don't worry about it. Yeah, definitely not. I would never spill. I am so reasonable and so responsible and not a spiller. Trust me. Well, I'm still very sleepy. Mouth pops. Oh, let me put on chapstick. I still have like crazy dry lips. It's like better than Friday, but I'm still like crusty. Lip tearing ASMR. Yeah, ASMR while I pull the dried skin off of my lips with my teeth. Everyone would love it. Someone is into that, I'm sure. Oh, 100%. 100%. Pull the dry skin and end up ripping your lip open. That's like the classic. That's every time. You're just like, surely this is just like a little skin I can pull off, and then you're like, oh, I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. Oh, there's blood on my lips. Yeah, it's not that weird. It's more like the pulling it off yourself, I guess. That was more, well, like lip biting, normal. Lip dead skin, slightly less normal. I'm running out of pops. Dead skin scraping ASMR. That sounds like, I don't know, old lady at like pedicure place. You mean more like being into someone with a bloody lip from pulling? Oh yeah, we're back to normal again. There's like, I don't know if it was like real, but there was like a thing going around for a while I saw on TikTok that was like lip stains to accentuate like you having like cracked like lips, so it kind of made them look like bloody and cracked, and I was like, dang, that's cool. Hi, little beast man. Wee. Woo. Oh yeah. Wee. Wee is still so fun. Wee. I wanted to like draw a little doodle of me and my friend Omo as honk as little wee cats, cause Omo sends me wee cat edits all the time, and we're just like, that's so us. We're so wee. Honk. Honk. I don't know how long I should say honk for. Honk. One of us. Honk. Like a goose. Honk. I don't really know like exactly what geese sound like. Honk. That is so funny. I love the little dance. Oh, good stuff. Now it's just gonna be in my head. You started a drawing of an abused Omo doll the other day, but scrapped it since you had no idea what I was doing. I'm sure, like, I mean, you don't have to know what you're doing. You just do whatever your heart tells you. Having no art skill also doesn't help. Well, I mean, you gotta start somewhere. I mean, that's a little complicated for, like, not being comfortable with art already, I guess. That's kind of a complicated art piece. I know, like, some people who are like, I really want to draw stuff for, like, VTubers I like, but I don't know how to draw. Is like starting with drawing, like, really basic shaped, like, mascots and stuff. As kind of like just a way to practice, and I thought that was really cute. It's like a good idea to dip your toes in and stuff. You start with a fumoizing them. That's another good one, because like fumos are like pretty good shapes and you can draw. There's not like, you don't have to put in so much detail into like normal like VTubers be making like crazy designs and stuff. Like with a fumo you can kind of simplify and stuff. You just make shitpost. Dude, memes are like so good. Like shitposts are so good. Like I was like thinking about it the other day. I'm so bad at like coming up with like, you know, like memes and like silly funny posts and stuff. And then like people can just like crank stuff out. And I'm like, man, my brain does not work like that. I'm not. Okay, so of all the things we are on the cutting edge of, I guess I should only speak for myself. Hey Frosty, welcome. Thank you for the follow. I am not on the cutting edge of memes. I do not know. Like, what? Like, I don't know. I don't know how to, like, yeah, aren't you polar bear? This is correct. Is this memory correct? Sometimes I do not know. Sometimes memory is incorrect. Then yes. Yes, I do. Memory is correct. But I'm just like, man, what do I do for silly funny? Because in my head, I'm just like, what if, draw a little doodle. You lost your appetite after someone was talking about penis. This is true. Sometimes this happens. They can be very scary. But we were talking about a movie. It was a movie about a penis. It was a silly movie. We do be talking about weird stuff here sometimes. Hey ho. Maybe. I don't know. I have not watched it. I think it was like a scary sentient one or something. But I'm not sure. I am not sure. Because I forgot. Like, one of the bad things about, like, streaming late for me is, like, people will tell me cool stuff. Is this a hentai? No, I believe it's a horror movie. It's not one of my animated documentaries, you know? But, like, one of the things, like, about streaming till, like, I stream till it is, like, when I have to go to bed, which is in, like, a few minutes. And people will be like, oh yeah, this thing, and I'm like, yes, I will do this after stream, or I will remember, and I will do this tomorrow. But because I go to sleep, and I'm really sleepy when we stop, I forget so much. I forget, like, all of the things, and then I'm like, oh, people told me to do stuff, and I forgot what it was that I was supposed to do. It's terrible, but alas, I cannot stay up later. Or remember better, apparently. That might have very little to do with staying up late. I don't know. My brain might just be soup. They cannot remember things. Bravo! Hello. Welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. How was stream? You were doing ASMR. How was it? Everyone, please go give Rabble a follow. She does really, really good ASMR and plays games and stuff, and it's very cool. We like her very much. How was stream? I hope it was good. Glitch has arrived. Glitch has arrived. Rabble raid. Thank you so much for the follow, Myron and Snowball and Full Metal Blazer. Penis what? No, and we were talking about there was a movie that was like about like a sentient scary penis or something, like horror movie. And thank you so much for the follow, Atlas. But yeah, for those of you who do not know me, hello, I'm Bucket. I am a lab mouse with mechanical limbs. I do ASMR on Mondays and also sometimes Fridays, and we do like retro and horror games on Thursdays. But this week I'm taking a little break because my mom is visiting. We do a lot of kind of, we're gonna say somewhat horror themed ASMR stuff, so you know, if that's your cup of tea, awesome. I hope you would like to stick around. But if not, no worries. I totally get you. It's not for everybody. Mouse stole the glitch. Save you? No. I would definitely never steal anyone. Just like I would definitely never like watch someone while they're sleeping, or take samples to study. You know, later, we're definitely not trying to study how humans work in our animal run lab. We would never do that. Definitely is totally chill, totally chill. We like weird topics. Yeah, I feel like we've talked about this before. Cause people have come in and we've been on something weird and everyone was like, oh yeah, actually no, that's good, that's good. And also thank you for the follow, Dinosaur on Hunt. Thank you, welcome. Here's kind of the deal that I have with the dwellers, which are the community, is that I live in your walls. It's kind of like squatting, but I offer a trade, and it is that I will keep away sleep paralysis demons and other scary entities that would like to bother you at night. And, you know, if you see someone watching you from the foot of the bed while you're sort of half asleep, no, you didn't. And thank you, Glitch Russian and Steve. I have missed a lot of messages and I'm very, very sorry. No, you're gonna place mousetraps near the wall? That's okay. You know, sometimes it just snaps off one of my limbs. I'm very wily, I'm very sneaky. A Russian glitch? Oh, this is a type of glitch. I mean, here's the thing. You don't have to be a human. You know, you can exist as a glitch in the same world, and I'll just be in the wall. It's totally a good deal. It's totally a good deal. I promise. And thank you so much for the follow, Unshaved Owl. I thank you. I seem sweet, but I talk about a lot of weird topics. I do. I am very nice. I am quite sweet, but I do go on rants about cannibalism and how the PlayStation 2 is definitely the best system and everyone should play Silent Hill. And, well, really, Silent Hill 4 specifically. Please ignore the room I'm in. I'm not biased. And, like, another plethora of, wonderful, wonderful retro games. You don't want to be watched at night? Make sure you're under the blanket then. You know, just like everyone else, I have to follow the rules. If you're all the way under the blanket, I can't bother you. I may be watching me, but you're watching you watch me? This is fine. We can trade. It's like, you know, it's a give and take type of relationship. I watch, you watch, we share the duties. You know, sometimes I need to be studied too. Why are they saying penis? Because we were talking about kind of like slop horror movies on Friday, and one of them was the movie Teeth, and I was given, because I used to love that movie because it's like slop but it's like a good time, and I was given another recommendation called something, I think it was Bad Biology, that was like it was described as like teeth, but it's like a scary penis that is going on and doing scary stuff. I'm not sure. I did not look into it, because I also forgot. What if you bribe me with cheese to not watch? Why would you not want me to watch? That seems, that's so sad. That's so sad. And also, I'm more interested in like a tissue sample or a little bit of blood. Cheese is like cool. Cheese is cool, but like, what if like a small blood sample instead? Also, sorry, I'm fidgeting. You're gonna turn you into a War Thunder pilot? No, no, don't do it, don't do it. I can't handle that. That's too much, that's too much. Play by 11, what is going on with War Thunder? Kamikaze bucket? Look, I am so full of shrapnel. I'm not gonna touch you mid-sleep, am I? No, and I would never kidnap you to my lab. Absolutely not. And like the little pokes you feel in the night, that's not me. That's your imagination. I promise, I promise. Don't worry about it. Hi, Grease Blackpaw. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, 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 welcome. Big and round and full of shrapnel. Whoa, whoa, full of shrapnel. Whoa. Wee, wee, wee. Wee, wee, wee. Wee, wee, wee. Woo, wah, wah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's me making wee, wee, wee. Manual style. It's a manual wee, wee, wee. Thank you for that, Pat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My voice is really you, what the heck? Look. It's gotta be. I actually have no idea if it is. People say yes. Sorry, I had chapstick out for mouth pops earlier, and I cannot stop fidgeting with the cap. I will stop. I will stop. Chew! Chew! Okay. Hi, Nathanx. Hello, hello. Let me get mic for ear blowing. Mostly what we study in the lab is like, humans, human behavior, and like, spaces outside of human perception, but like any volunteers totally welcome always. Am I still gonna watch you if you're a dinosaur? Yeah, but like for other reasons. I just think dinosaurs are like really, really, really cool. I just like them. Kind of like dinosaur watching, but like in an autistic way. Oh, also, we love cats here. We have a very good cat friend who comes to visit us. Oh, sorry, domestic. And thank you so much for the follow, Guardian Mark. Turns into a mouse, blood-hungry cat. Like a cat that wants to eat a mouse. Cause, you're gonna have to go through 2 other cats cats, and also we kind of have like a mascot that is a cat. Oh my god, and thank you so much for the bits. Hello, hello. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And being eaten by a dinosaur, I mean, it'd be a really cool way to go. I would not be sad. And I'm only in Granny's house if Granny is following in a dweller. I don't squat in walls that are not part of, you know, the dwellers community. You would never do that to Mr. Meow Meow. Mr. Meow Meow's too sweet and cute. Trust me, if you heard him, you would go, I would do anything for this cat. Oh, and thank you so much for the follow, Ethan. Welcome, welcome. I almost assuredly have to talk so. I mean, why else would a mouse be like, yeah, cats are my favorite. I want to meet every cat. What time it is? It's, past midnight. I have no idea what that is. I'm so sorry. It's a missile, infrared. Oh yeah, I would not know. I don't know anything about any sort of weaponry that is not like a knife. oh my god. I feel like we have talked about, I don't know why this just clicked for me. It's 6 a.m. Oh my gosh. That's so late and or early. So I feel like we talked about this a while ago. For those of you who do not know, my limbs are mechanical, and I have pointy-toed legs. Like, there's no foot; it just goes to a point. And I feel like we have had a joke where my legs just impale someone. And in Clair Obscure, there is an enemy that has pointy legs like mine, and it does have a move called Impale, and it just like launches itself like leg first. Oh, good luck with homework. Good luck with homework. Have a wonderful rest of your day. It was lovely to have you. Yeah, more reason to play it for sure. Absolutely. But yeah, it does impale, launches itself feet first at your guy, and just like impales them with its legs. And I was like, representation. All of the enemies in Clair Obscure have feet like that. Have feet like, not, well, some of them float. And some of them are big chonkers. But like, some of the smaller ones. But this one is the only one that I've seen like actually go impale, like launch itself. It's like one of the creepiest enemies to me so far too. But I was like, yeah, that's my boy. The ones with feet all have pointy ones. I haven't really been paying attention. I've noticed like some of them because I was like, yeah, that's a really good aesthetic choice. Like, you know, great design work, guys. That's so cool. Yeah. You know, no bias, obviously. But this is the one that I like really paid attention to, but also because it was big and scary, and it was just like a big guy just like flying at me foot first. But very cool. I thought it was neat, and I got excited about it. Yeah. Oh. Sorry, I don't know what it is, and it's probably because of like something I start messing with when I do ASMR streams, but like my eyes always get like super itchy by like the end of stream, and I'm like, maybe my brushes are like kicking up old powder that's on them or something, and it's like getting in my eyes. I don't know. was really cool. The enemy design in Clair Obscure, or I don't know, I guess most people call it Expedition 33, but all of the enemy design is like super good. There's been like a bunch of really cool like ASMR goggles. I need them. I need to be wearing my glasses. Probably. That's probably not gonna happen until I get better tracking. You've been playing Look Outside. I really want to play that on stream. It looks so cool. I think it was Unk that told me to play that. And I am not calling him by his name until he tells me how to pronounce it. But it looks really, really neat. I have it on my wish list of things to play. But right now I am too stuck in France. It is making me like have a different perspective on France, which is like so dumb. Hi Real Kate, Kaze, Real Kaze. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. But like sometimes you just dress up your whole squad with a baguette on their back and you're like, yeah, this is the French squad and we're coming. It is honestly, it's interesting for sure. Oh yeah, it looks so cool. I feel like Expedition 33 is like one of the games, like, I don't think I've gotten as excited about like figuring out like the story and like, whoa, what's going on in a game in like a really long time. So it's been really fun to like play. But I also am still playing Oblivion, so cause like after a while of like absolute trash can skill parrying, I have to like swap to a game that's like really easy, or I can just like dumpster everything and like not have to think about it at all. But yeah, we still have to figure out what the next game we're gonna start, like I guess next week, is gonna be for Thursdays. Unless, no, there's no way. I was gonna be like, wait, unless, I guess technically it is possible, but very unlikely. If we for some reason hit 500 before next Thursday, we'll do Subnautica, but like, that's only like Monday of next week. So like, I don't think that's gonna happen. But whenever that does happen, we'll just like next game stream we'll do Subnautica. So maybe like a shorter horror game for next Thursday or something. Or starting a longer term like retro. I guess the good thing about like most retros is they're like, now I feel like whenever like they make a game that's like in a genre I enjoy, it's like crazy long. But like a lot of the older ones are like really like, I don't know, like 8 hours or something, which really isn't bad. You don't know if your sleeping schedule is healthy at all. No, unless you already woke up and you're like an early riser. If you're still up that late, yeah, no, it's all goofed. I mean, unless you work nights, in which case this is just your schedule and it's normal again. But if you're not falling asleep until morning, I would say that's a pretty goof schedule. But it really depends on like your lifestyle. Like, if I didn't sleep until 6, I would be absolutely like buff-fucked, cause I have like work at 8, so I would be screwed. You went to sleep like an hour ago and woke up like mid-read. I mean, sometimes that happens when you're like dozing off to stream. You just kind of like doze in and out and you're like, where am I? How did I get here? Where did this take me? And then like you doze back off and then you're somewhere else and you're like, wah! Such as ASMR streams. But I feel like falling asleep during an ASMR stream is like pretty high praise, you know? You're like, oh yes, success, I did it. to sleep, and then like in a few minutes, and then I'm like, well, here's another thought, and then here's another one, but then what if this thought also popped in my head, and then I'm like, oh god, no, oh no, it's been like 30 more minutes, I really have to sleep. It's kind of alright since your stream seems pretty chill. Oh, I'm really glad. Imagine sleeping and leaving the dollars to be alone with no bucket. I have to sleep. I have work. I have to sleep at some point. But, and it's not like you're alone with no bucket. I'm just going in the wall to go to bed. I'm still right there. It's like, it's not even that far. It's just like right there. So it's better. It's not big totally alone. It's definitely better. And then I just pop back up in the morning like, yo, what's up? How you sleep? Although, I guess I could start streaming earlier. So maybe I get all my yaps out of my system before it's too late to sleep. I will. I always feel bad, like, if it was close to bedtime, and I don't wanna... When do you usually stream, like, estimated? I normally stream for, like, between 3 and 4 hours. Like, when I stream Mondays, I really need to end at, like, 12 p.m. EST, like, 20 minutes ago. But then when I stream Thursdays and Fridays, I can go longer because I don't have stuff to do as early in the mornings. So, like, when I'm taking, like, for people tuning in who would like to watch more Bucket, I'm taking like the rest of my normal streams off this week because I have Mama Mouse visiting me. So my normal game streams not happening. But normal Thursdays and Fridays are like longer, and Mondays maybe I should just start at 8 instead of 9. to go like 4 hours, because I really do, like, after a while I'm like, okay, I'm out of yaps. I'm out of yaps today. And my voice gets tired. But like I feel like that's like the 4-hour mark. And like at the 3-hour mark I still got yaps. So I like delay going to sleep when I should. But also, yeah, I never wanna just be like, well, I guess not never. Sometimes you gotta. It's normal. You know, when like people entrust their community to you, you don't want to just be like, okay, well, bye. I'm going to sleep too. But I guess such is what happens when you tell you this next stream. I mean, that's true. Anything I didn't yap about, I could just talk about next stream, but I'm not gonna remember. It's just very, like, train of thought, like, whatever pops in my head, you know? And attempting to remember, oh, like, stream later. Oh, no, brain is emptied completely by then. But yeah, I do need to go to sleep. 12:30ish is pretty not bad. It's not like too late. It's still like respectable and reasonable. Yeah, we will be back next week. But yeah, okay, we will wrap up and go bedtime. Oh man. Oh, that's so exciting. I was looking at people who are live, and a VTuber who I've not seen like in a while appears to be back. That's exciting. Yeah, it's bedtime for mices. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. It is always a wonderful time, and I had a super good time as always. Okay. I was like, not many people that I know doing ASMR. That's like the problem, is I never get to watch ASMR like that happens after I go to sleep. Like, so I don't have very many ASMR people to read into. But like, all the people I know that play games stream after me, or not all of them, but a lot of them. guys feel about Resident Evil? Do people like Resident Evil? Is Resident Evil very good ASMR? We have two options. We have a just chatting stream with a very cute VTuber, or a Resident Evil stream with a very cool VTuber who is like someone I look up to a lot, but like we're shh. You managed to finish the thing that was in your brain. Oh, yay! You do you. I mean, I will. Hell yeah, we're gonna go. Is it the orange one? It's a pumpkin. It's a pumpkin who's super cool. Yeah, we'll rate Pumpkin. Pumpkin is so cool. I think she's like one of the neatest VTubers. not to be a I don't know, a nerd about it. She's just super rad. So we're gonna read Pumpkin. She's kind of like a dual VTuber. She does a lot of retro too. We like a lot of similar games. But she has like two different kind of things that she does as Pumpkin Synth and Pumpkin and as but yeah, if anyone, oh my god, I'm trying to type a raid message, but holy shit. Is this gonna work? No, Stream Elements is crazy delayed. Bucket raid, use emotes if you want to. But yeah, thank you guys. We are totally organized, as you can tell. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and I'll be in the Discord. For anyone, you know, even while I'm not streaming, we'll be chit-chatting, and